Good morning and welcome to Shop on TV. My name is Kelly Michelle Gray and I'm here with the gorgeous Rob Locke as well. There he is.
Where?
There he is. He's right next to me.
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh.
But if they call a beast again, I'll be very upset.
I'll be shocked. I'll be absolutely disgusted.
Yeah,
Those comments that keep coming in, I just can't handle it, Rob.
I know. Kelly's, you're one of our new presenters.
I am.
Very exciting.
I am. It's my first time working with you as well.
I apologise in advance.
It's right. I've already been made aware. Signed a contract. It's okay.
Right.
We're okay.
Good. I'll keep the prerequisite 3 feet. Don't worry.
Fantastic. I thought it was 15, but you know we'll go with 3. It's absolutely fine.
It would be a very big table.
But do you know what I want to do first?
Yes.
I want to ask people out there watching. I'm going to ask you a question. Have you got a bracelet, a necklace that's maybe sitting in your jewellery box that you don't use? It's catching dust. Maybe you've got a wedding ring, an engagement ring that maybe came from a relationship that didn't quite work out, but you're holding on to it. Or you could be like me and you've got a whole jewellery box full of 1 earrings because you've lost the other one and now they're just useless, all sitting there. My second question. Have you thought about taking that trip with a loved one lately? Maybe there's an experience that you really want to take part in, or there's an outfit that you've seen and you can't stop thinking about it. But you know what? All of these cost money. And sometimes we haven't got the money there just to go and spend. How would you feel if I told you that tonight or this morning, I'm going to give you the opportunity to make those memories with loved ones and to get that outfit? Because tonight or this morning, whichever one it is for you, I am talking to you about Post Gold for Cash. Now, this is so simple, and all you have to do is get yourself one of our free packs ordered on the website www.shopontv.co.uk. Order one of your packs, get your envelope, and for free of charge, you can put all your gold in there, send it off for free. There is no catch here. I know you're sitting there going, well, what's the catch? There is no catch. It is completely free. Send your pack in. They will valuate it for you. You will get a phone call with your valuation. If you're happy, you go ahead. You will have money in your account that same day. If you're not happy, they'll send it straight back to you. It is as simple as that. So that trip, that present you want to give to yourself, that little treat, maybe there's a restaurant you want to go to, but you just haven't got the spare cash, that could be yours this time next week. And all you have to do is get on to the website, get yourself a free pack, send in your gold. So let's have a look at that website, shall we? All you have to do, press on gold. There we go, there it is. You're going to scroll down once you've done that. You're going to add it to your basket. Now, once you've added it to your basket, you want to check out, or you can just buy now. Now, make sure that you do check out as well, guys, because until you check out, you're not going to get it. It's free P&P, it's all free, see that 0.00. So then you just want to secure and check out. There's 3 ways, so you can either sign in with your account, you can create your account, or you can sign in as a guest if you don't want to give your information to us. That's absolutely fine. So once you've done that, get your pack, you get your pack home. So I'm going to show you what your pack looks like. It's so simple. You're going to get a lovely little envelope just to put your gold in. Then, once you've done that, inside you have got 2 letters. This one is your How It Works letter, so it gives you all the information you need if you forget by the time you get this home. Then you're also going to get another form. Now this is your detail form. So you're going to put your details in, most importantly your bank details, because you want to get that cash in. You're also going to put all the description of your gold and your precious metals in there. So once you've done that, pack it all away, pull it into the envelope, which as you can see, it's special delivery. That means it's completely tracked. You track this from start to finish. You need to take it to your post office, and that is important. Take it to the post office. Don't try and put it through a letterbox. Put it through the post office. They will weigh it. They will give you your receipt. So you've got that. Once you've done that, it goes straight off to Post Gold for Cash, and then they will be in touch with your valuation. Now, this is a no obligation contract right here, okay? If you do not want to take that valuation, you do not have to. Now I'm going to tell you why. Why post gold for cash? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Several reasons before I bring in Mr. Gold himself. First of all,
frankly, I'm going to go and have a nap at this rate. Why am I even
sorry.
here?
I'm so sorry, Rob. I'm just going off on my own little
No,
tangent.
it's you carry on. You go for it.
So
You go,
excited.
girl.
I'm so excited.
Go for gold.
I believe in this so much. I used this before I worked here, so I can tell you it works. It's fantastic. And so another really important thing I need to tell you is they will match any valuation that you've had, as long as you've got it in writing and you can prove it, they will match it. And not only that, they will give you an extra 10% on top if you get it through us tonight.
We have to just say, for any online gold buying company, only online gold buying companies.
Only
so they're not going to
online
match a
gold
pawnbroker or
No.
Yeah.
But any online gold companies, they will match it and you will get an extra 10%. So say your gold is worth £1,000, you're going to get an extra £100 on top of that. If that wasn't good enough, ready for this? You'll also get entered into not one, not two, but 3 cash draw prizes. So, first one is the Post Gold for Cash £500 prize draw. The second one is the Shop on TV £500 cash draw. And the third one is the Shop on TV £500 credit that you can spend with us. So you get entered into those. You get your extra 10%. What is there not to love about that? Now, talking of which, what is there not to love? I think I'm actually going to bring him in as Mr. Tony Hadley, because he is gold. Always believe in your soul.
Oh, I
Did
say.
you like that?
That was very good, yeah.
You can be my Mr.
You can
Gold.
interview me if you... I'll be the guest. I like doing that.
There's no guest here, my
No.
co-presenter.
No, but, you know.
Lovely Rob Locke. I've been so excited to work with you.
You too, as well, and welcome on board. It's lovely
Thank you.
to have you on the team. I might actually get some sleep now for a change. Yeah.
Never know, not if you're working with me.
Well, no, clearly. One of the things that I absolutely love about Post Gold for Cash is, as you said, it's absolutely free, no obligation. There is zero risk. It is completely and utterly, as you said, also no obligation.
Yeah.
And so if you've got gold lying around, and it's about if the sentimental value of the gold is worth something to you, then don't sell it.
Yeah.
But if it's not, and if, as you say, if it's mismatched jewellery, or if it's you've inherited something that maybe is not really to your liking, or if, just like me, you've got all of that gold you bought back in the 90s, like the Playboy ring
And the sovereign
and all of this stuff, and you won't be seen dead in it now.
Yeah.
Well, why not
Might
make some
as
money
well.
out of it? Yeah.
100%. I actually have a friend who went through a horrific divorce, and their
Guess I've had a couple of those.
their platinum ring is just sitting there, and I was like, well, you do realise Post Gold for Cash, you don't want to hold on to that, do you? Really? It's like bad juju.
I had an engagement ring that I bought for the person to whom I was betrothed, but she didn't want to keep it. So I had $2,500. I bought it in America.
Wow.
And I didn't know what to do with it, so I took it, I pawned it, and I think I got about 100 quid, nothing. I got nothing for it. And now if this had been around Post Gold for Cash in those days, I could have got an awful lot more.
Absolutely.
What do you think about the whole idea of the fact that Post Gold for Cash are very transparent, aren't they, and very fair with how or what they base your valuation on?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, they weigh it. You know, they weigh everything, they look into it, and they're going to give you a very fair and very good valuation. And like I said, if you have had it valuated, they will match that. You know, they'll match it, and then you get your extra 10%. So how else are you going to get that? And of course, the prize draws as well. I love a prize draw.
Who doesn't love a draw?
Oh, who doesn't love a draw? So it's all very good. And the thing is as well, what I love about it, it's completely safe.
Yes.
So if you're sending your gold and you're thinking, but what if it gets lost? Okay, it's special delivery. You're tracking
It's Royal Mail for a
It's
start.
Royal Mail.
It's
You're
a
tracking
closed
it.
system, yeah.
But not only that, it's completely insured. It's insured up to £750. And if you think that your gold, your precious stones are going to be worth more than that, you can actually pay for more insurance. It ranges from £3 to £10, depending on it. And then if you take the offer, they will actually refund that for you as well.
Yeah, absolutely, I know. And our boss is watching, and he's never heard me this quiet in my entire life, I know. That's because I'm a generous presenter. No, yeah. By the way, on the subject of gemstones, if you have diamonds in your jewellery, whatever it may be, as long as they're 1/4 of a carat or above, they will be included in the valuation. If it's anything else, so if they're below 1/4 of a carat, and that's got to be for one single diamond, incidentally, or any other gemstone, they don't include those in the valuation. So if you have gemstones that are potentially valuable, or if you think they're worth something, take them out first. That's the general advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take your diamonds, keep them, send the metal, send the
well,
gold.
This is a great way of, if you've got bored with a setting on a ring, for example, you've got a gorgeous emerald, or I don't know, sapphire, ruby, or something like that, but you don't like the setting anymore. You can literally get the money for the old setting, and then buy another one, buy a new one.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It really is. So here are some examples of what people out there have actually experienced already. So you can see...
Now, you can do the first one, because it took me ages to learn how to say that place name. Do you know?
The place... Oh,
No, clearly not.
Oh, goodness! I'm going to give it a go. Porthmadog.
No.
No?
It's literally Porthmadog.
No,
it
it's
is.
not.
It's in Wales. Honestly, it is. Because I was like, Porthmadog. I was trying to... you know, is it 4 M's and a silent Q? But no, it's Porthmadog. Yeah.
Well, guys, as you can see here, you've got 9-carat gold from Porthmadog. I mean, I wasn't sure if that was the name of the bracelet, to be honest. Now I know it's a place. It's a good thing. And then
I think it's from a Tolkien novel, isn't it?
And there you can see £456. That's an all-inclusive week in Mallorca, guys. It really is.
Oh.
Well, maybe, apparently.
Yeah, package deal.
It could be. It could be.
Yeah.
And then over there, you've got a 9-carat gold from Wells, and that's £161. Think of the things that you could buy for those.
But by the way, so here, £2,432 for the 18-carat gold necklace from Ipswich. That's what the customer got. However, if they had gone through Shop on TV, they would have got an extra £244. No, Rob, that's wrong, because you round down when it's below 5. Well, they don't. Post Gold for Cash don't. They round up. Doesn't matter. So they literally will round up to the nearest pound.
Wow.
244 extra pounds. £1,785 for that a medley of 9-carat gold. But that customer would have got an extra £179 had they done it through Shop on TV.
See, there's nothing.
That's a lot of money. £179.
It's so much. Much. There's nothing to lose here. Is there? There's nothing to lose. And like we said, if it's not for you, if you don't want to take that price, you just say no. No, thank you.
Just say no.
And they'll send it back. That's it. So let's have a look at examples of what not to send and what to send. So as you can see here, what they don't accept. So copper, anything that's, you know, like the jewellery that you kind of buy on the high street, that's your costume jewellery. I wear a lot of it, so there's probably a lot of that they wouldn't accept. So you just have to look through those. You've got crystal there, silver tableware and cutlery. That, you know, if you look through those, you can see the gold-plated jewellery. Pretty obvious things, really. And then the things they do accept, you've got gold coins. Now, who doesn't have a few gold coins hanging around? I'm sure you have.
Oh, I've got many doubloons.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And
I can imagine. There's probably some in that jacket of yours, to be honest.
I do keep them on my person, just in case.
I thought so, actually. You've got your gold bracelet and bangles. You've got your gold pendants, your gold rings. There's so many up there, and there isn't just gold. It's platinum, it's silver. Yeah. They'll take those as well.
Palladium.
So, palladium. I love that word.
So do I.
Palladium. It rolls off the tongue.
And actually, palladium and iridium are both members of the platinum family.
But
they are rarer than core platinum.
Well, we like rare things.
You often find iridium in nibs of very expensive fountain pens and things like that.
Really?
It's very strong, yeah.
Well, there you go. It's not just jewellery, is it? It's not just jewellery. It's things you find around the house. Some clocks have your precious metals in there, you know. Some of your tableware does. So really have a good look and see what you can send in, because you could have that trip waiting.
So I want to also say tableware. That's a really good point. Tableware and jugs and platters and things like that. in days of yore or yesteryear, they were often made of silver. But also, a lot of that it can be very heavily silver plated, so it looks like silver, but it's actually not solid silver. It's all about solid metal. Now, solidity and purity, we'll get into that because there are distinctions. But if you have, let's say, a silver canteen of cutlery or a silver platter or something like that, a soup tureen, and you're not sure if it's silver, look on it for a hallmark that is one lion in profile. Like the England emblem, but just one lion, not three. And that means it probably is silver. But you're probably thinking to yourself, well, how on earth, Rob and Kelly, am I going to get a canteen of cutlery in this envelope?
I have the answer.
Go ahead, do tell.
Would you like me to tell you?
Please, please.
I'm sorry, I totally cut you up then. But I got very excited because I actually learnt this from you.
Did you?
From you.
Well,
yeah, I learned this from
I'm not going to comment on that.
So I'm going to try and do this justice.
Okay.
That if your gold doesn't fit in all of here, okay, this actually acts as a label. So you can just add that to your bigger package and send that in. Do not, though, if you think, oh, I'll just get a load of bags. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just get one bag. And then if it doesn't fit, use this as a label.
Actually, you can't get more than one. You can only order one online. Now, there's a reason for that. So let me just quickly give you a talk through, if that's all right.
No, absolutely.
So when you... Kelly's already covered a lot of this, but when you get your package at home, first of all, you're going to sign up online at shopontv.co.uk. You're going to be sent a free pack, and we'll tell you about when you get that and what you do with it in a minute. But you will receive a letter. There is a number on there, a phone number, which you can call. If you have any questions whatsoever, you can call the phone number and they will answer your questions for you. It's got some other information on there as well. The form will be pre-populated, your name, your address, your email, your phone number, because you're going to put that information in when you place your order. You can put your bank details. If you don't want to put your bank details because you're just afraid to, that's fine. They're going to call you or contact you with an offer anyway, so you can give your bank information then, because ultimately you want the money, right? So any UK bank account. Also, if you put something in there and you change your mind, not an issue. And I will just say, for safety and security, with a bank sort code and account number, no one can take money out of your account. They can only put money in, so that's a good problem to have. So put that into your envelope. This is a special delivery envelope. It's tamper-proof. Yours will come with a little barcode down the bottom which has a unique customer reference number. So if for any reason you forget to put your form in, it's not a problem. They're still going to find you. Avoid trying to cut the envelope open and put the form in. So yeah, take it to your post office. They will weigh it. They will scan the barcode. They will give you a receipt. The reason you're going to do that is threefold. Number one, they're going to notify note the weight, so that when Post Gold for Cash receive the envelope, they will check it to make sure it's the same and nothing's vanished during transit. Number two, it's your tracking number, so you can track its progress. It usually arrives at Post Gold for Cash at 9 a.m. the next morning, but also it activates your insurance and it is proof of postage. So if it did get lost, for example, you know, it can happen, you have recourse. You have proof that you've posted it because the post office have given you a little slip to say that they have. The standard insurance, £750. If you want to upgrade it, you can. It's a post office counter, it's a Royal Mail service. £3 will insure you up to £1,000. £10 will insure you up to $2,500. You do pay that up front, but when you accept the offer from Post Gold for Cash, they will reimburse you. They will refund that money. Otherwise, standard insurance is £750. If you're wondering, well, what if my items are worth more than £2,500? Then contact Post Gold for Cash. You won't be able to order more than one envelope because otherwise they'll all be processed as multiple orders, and you'll have loads of different phone calls and loads of different offers, and it just all gets very confusing. So if you need more than one, if you've got lots of stuff you want to send in, call Post Gold for Cash. Should we give them the number? We can give it now. Oh, if I use the right one. This means when you place your order for your pack, you can, if you want to, Monday morning, give them a call. 01202 844 198. 01202 844 198.
It is so easy to do, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah.
If you want to get your pack, just go onto the website right now, www.shopontv.co.uk. And if you go today, because it is the weekend, you will get your pack Tuesday. then you'll get your value. If you send it on Tuesday before end of day at the post office, you will get your valuation Wednesday morning, and by the afternoon you will have the money in your bank account. It's amazing. I'll tell you what, let's have a look at a little bit of a video of Shaylee, shall we?
Yeah,
showing
why
you
not?
exactly what people got for their gold. I'm tongue-tied now.
You've got the odd earrings and rings. Stones missing. Perfect. Send it in. Back of a watch. Something like
Could
that.
we move that?
Can I
That's
just
very
grab that out
technical
your
gun.
way?
We'll talk you through that
a
in a moment. Lovely.
You've obviously got white gold, yellow gold. There is no difference. It's just the colour. So the gold content would still be either 9, 14, 18. That's still the same. So the colour makes no odds. I mean, for example, this little box here, what do you think that may well be worth? I mean,
It's a little treasure trove there, isn't it?
I don't know. It's really tricky, isn't it?
Because I don't think a lot of people realise how valuable gold is.
No.
And that constant, well, it's been constant, the way it's gone up and up and up, hasn't it? And we'll show you examples of that as we go through. So you want us to guess?
I want you to guess.
The
Let's make it
value of
fun.
this box.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to go £300. Higher or lower, Hayley? Higher or lower for the game?
Oh, I'm gonna go higher.
Okay, where are you going?
Oh, have I got to pick a number?
Yeah.
I thought I could just go higher and win. I'm gonna
Is that
go
a few
425.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's very precise.
300, 425.
Okay, so
Have we got
grab
a reveal?
a little
big
reveal there.
in here.
You ready?
Dun, dun, dun. Can't turn it around.
Sorry.
Can't get hold of it. Oh, hang on. Approximately £750 worth.
But do you know the best thing is if we sent that to you via Shop on TV, doing your order, getting your free pack, that would be more than 750.
This would give you 10%
10%
more.
extra.
Yes, because
Another,
they've got
another £75.
another £75 on top.
So it'd go from 750 to 825. That's our exclusive deal. Remember, you're going to get an extra 10% on the valuation of whatever you send.
And remember, you're ordering on our website, or you can order on our phones like normal. You need to pop it in the website into your basket, check your basket out as if you were ordering something, but it's completely free
pack,
of charge.
free postage, free valuation, and free returns if you don't accept the valuation.
That's fantastic.
Where should we go? Where should we go?
Okay, so we've got some around the front here. So there's just, just a little single gold ring sat there in the drawer doing nothing.
Okay.
What do we think?
I'm thinking £100.
Oh gosh.
I should pick it
It's
up.
quite it's quite
Oh,
thick, isn't it? It's
now I'm
quite
thinking
thick.
more than £100.
Yeah. I'm going to go, I don't know,
Should probably smell it.
200.
Smell it? No. Is that a thing?
Shall I try it on? 200.
Okay, I said 100.
Okay, you ready?
Changed my mind.
No way.
£500?
For one item?
For one item, yeah.
And is that because of the weight?
And because
of
of the grade.
Yeah.
Right.
Quality.
That is a higher grade of gold. So the purity of gold within it is higher. That's 22 carat gold.
Wow.
Now, quite often, sort of your grandparents, they would often have 22 carat.
Gosh, £500.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll just look after
Oh
that.
no! You Wow. And one more thing. What else?
Okay, so then we've got this one. Now this is unhallmarked.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So,
people might think,
well, should I send it? You know, how do I know what it is?
Yes.
So obviously we test it. We have the magical little gun that
gun
we
you
have
showed us.
moved casually off the table. So we would use that to test this if anything comes in unhallmarked, okay? So it's like an X-ray and it will determine what the contents of the gold is within the item. So that's a high grade of gold. It's just a few items, isn't it?
okay, I'm going to go.
I mean, it's really pretty, but I would probably look at that and think probably it wasn't real gold. So you just don't know, do you?
Exactly.
So, price wise, don't how much?
I didn't guess.
Because I would think that wasn't proper gold. Oh my word! There's another
It kept
zero.
coming, look.
Wow.
2,500. So you could be so pleasantly
And then you get an extra 10%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that £250 extra?
Yes.
It is.
My word.
And that's the reaction we get from our customers
I
when we call them
bet.
back.
Oh, lovely.
And
We've got
it's
it.
like the conversations we have are incredible.
I bet it's really
with the
satisfying.
gratitude and the
excitement.
excitement, because it's the thought of what we can now do with that cash. It's recycled that precious metal.
Yeah.
And what can we do now? Kelly?
Rob. Or should I say Tony Hadley?
Tony Hadley.
That's what I'm calling you tonight.
Really?
Yeah, because it's gold, and you're gold man.
Am I gold man?
Gold
man. I like gold.
Calling you the gold man.
I like that. I'm hoping that will catch on.
No,
I'll drop the with an E.
I'll get a T-shirt made. I'll get all the merch.
All the merch.
All the merch.
I'll be buying it. That's for sure. Tell us more about this fantastic service.
Okay, it is fantastic because it's simple. It's so simple. It's 3 easy steps. You get on the website, order your free, and you see that is in capitals, free, because it is free, gold selling pack, which is going to contain everything you need, including instructions in case you forget. You're then going to get your gold, send it in the prepaid special delivery envelope, which is tracked, so you know exactly where it's going. And then you get your cash within 24 hours. Now, if you did that today, because it is the weekend, you won't get your pack until Tuesday. You would then send your gold, get it to the post office before close of business on the Tuesday. That then gets to post gold for cash Wednesday morning. They will give you a call that morning with your valuation. If you accept, your money will be in your account that afternoon.
Yeah, by 4 o'clock.
By 4 o'clock. Now, you don't have to do it, and you don't have to do it that quickly either. But if you decide you want to, and you go ahead with it, then it's there.
It's a good point.
Done.
They don't. None of these envelopes don't expire,
no,
and neither does the offer. So they, Post Gold for Cash, Sam was telling me, had a customer who didn't send their pack back for 10 years.
Wow.
And they still processed it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you know, as well, because you've got your form here, okay, that you fill all your details in. This is the form with your name, your bank details, everything. Now, there has been a few occasions where people have got so excited by this that they put all their gold in and they've gone down to the post office. Here you go, weigh it, thanks, track up, beautiful. Gone home, the letter is still on the side. Do not worry, because right on the front of the envelope, there is a number. Now, that is your own personal number. So if this gets sent to Post Gold for Cash and they open it and there's no letter in there with your details, they will be able to find you. This is how amazing this service is, because they have covered everything for you. It's also insured, so you're safe. Okay, up to £750. If you think your gold is worth less than £750, you're completely insured. If it's more, here it is. All you have to do is get more insurance at the post office. Now, it ranges from £3 to £10. So you'd pay that extra insurance. Once Post Gold for Cash are evaluated, and if you say yes, they will then refund you that insurance money. So you won't be out of pocket. You will get that back. So there's nothing to lose here.
But what happens if you want the jewellery back?
If you want the jewellery back, not a problem. Yeah. Not a problem, Rob.
And they'll actually match. So if you sent it with paid the extra £3, they'll pay £3 to send it back to you. And if you paid £10, they'll pay so they'll always send it back with the same level of insurance that you paid, which I think is great, isn't it? Yeah.
It's amazing, and the fact it's all free to do.
Yeah,
it's free. It is completely.
By the way, we should explain. I think the fact that it's called Post Gold for Cash. I mean, it could very well be Post Gold, Silver, Platinum, Palladium for cash, but it's just a very long name. You can actually get physical cash. Now, they will deposit, in most cases, they'll just deposit money into your bank account, any UK bank account, or if you have a debit card or an electronic service like Wise that gives you a routing, or not a routing number, what do they call it, a sorting code and an account number, you can have the money put in there directly. But if you do want physical cash money, you can have that too. Now, it will take an extra day because they've got to pull it out of the bank.
Of course.
And all they ask is that you pay for the secure envelope to have it sent to you, which is £9, and they'll just take that off your valuation.
It's great, isn't it? We actually had a customer, Steve, who did this, and he had a great experience.
So much so.
So much so.
He joined the company.
He actually joined the company, and
here's his story.
Here he is with Shaylee, having a lovely little time.
When I first got involved, one of my friends asked me would I do some mystery shopping on the gold business, the gold selling industry, online stuff. So I've done some mystery shopping before, which I really enjoyed, and I love giving a bit of feedback. So I looked into about half a dozen, 7 or 8 companies, and I looked at Post Gold for Cash, and I looked at their process, and it was really simple, really easy to do, and I gave them very detailed feedback. And I chose that one company to send some of my items. Right. That I had inherited-ish. There was a few items that my auntie and uncle, God bless them, they left, and I didn't know what to do with them. They were gathering dust, and I was like, yeah. And actually, I sent the pieces in, and I didn't expect much, maybe £100, £150, and I think I got over £400 for the pieces that I sent through. Brilliant. And I just found the process so easy. From personal experience as a customer, I then chose to choose them as my trusted partner I want to do business with. They were very trustworthy, very easy to work with, and I accepted the offer. What I then chose to do was to buy a plaque for a bench in the local crematorium.
How lovely.
And so actually, when the weather's nice, or even when it's raining, I like to go and sit up there.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that much more than seeing a bit of gold sitting in a drawer beside my bed.
Oh, not even seeing it.
So, and actually it's got a little quote from Uncle George, Uncle Georgie boy, and it's got his little quote, and it was, I can't remember, what was it? Oh, I'll remember his quote later. But I think he said, go steady. He used to say, go steady.
Bless.
So I put it on the quote, go steady on the plaque, and it's his name, and my Auntie Sheila.
Oh, lovely.
Love them dearly.
And
that's what I use the money
so
for.
much more.
It means it makes my hairs.
It makes my hairs go on.
And I found, out of all the mystery shopping I did, I found Post Gold for Cash to be the most trustworthy. I found them easy to work with, and personally, I found the prices great.
And then went to work for them, which says
absolutely,
it all, doesn't it?
And I then enjoy sharing that experience of being a mystery shopper with the customers I speak to.
Of course, yeah.
Because I've got that lived experience, and I say, well, I did this and I did that, and I took photos of my stuff because I thought someone in the post office, someone might take it by accident or might get lost. So I wanted my own evidence. So I encourage people to do that as well.
Yeah.
But the trust was there. When I spoke to colleagues like Sam and others in the office, it was so easy to do business with.
Steve, you should tell that story again about your initial...
Yeah. So sometimes it's a hard decision to choose to part with some bits.
Of course.
But when it's just sitting there, you're thinking, it's gathering dust. And you just change the mindset. What else could I do with it?
Yeah.
So I chose to turn these few extra pieces from my amazing Auntie Sheila and Uncle George, and I posted them into Post Gold. I received just under £400 and I invested in a plaque. You get a 10-year lease at the local crematorium. So I know their plaque is on there for 10 years, and it's a beautiful little memorial to them both, and their little quote says, go steady. So I sit on that bench and I think of them both, and it says, go steady, and it's like, any day of the week, I'd rather that sit there than sit in my drawer next to me.
That means so much more to you.
Incredibly.
That
incredibly.
Jewellery.
And once again, it makes the hairs on my arm.
It does me every time.
You know, because and they would be so happy. And we all get little messages with feathers and robins and stuff. And I go and sit on that bench, and I often see a robin. And they used to talk about their robins all the time. And, you know, and I love that connection.
Yes, indeed. Now, continuing on with the kind of the story, but also some information. We were just kind of racking our brains about what we haven't shared with you yet. So you know you can get cash, you know you can get money in your account. It's absolutely free to do it. Why Post Gold for Cash? Well, you know, they're one of the preeminent online gold buying companies, and they're incredibly transparent about how they value your items, because they actually use the mid-market gold rate. So if it's gold or platinum or silver or whatever it happens to be. So when on the day they receive your items, they will literally look at the market rate value for pure gold on that day. And they will have determined how much gold you've got in weight, and then they'll work out what it's worth. And then they retain a modest percentage for their services, and that's it. Now, gold, look, it's a commodity, it's a market, it goes up and down. However, since records began, it has trended upwards. So gold is worth an awful lot more now than it was 5-10 years ago. So if you've got legacy gold, if you, like me, bought the signet ring with the obligatory onyx in it and the little diamond in the centre, or the Playboy bunny was a big one, wasn't it? Sovereigns, half sovereigns.
No idea.
No.
I didn't have a whole
I'm resisting.
outfit
I'm resisting.
with a Playboy bunny on it.
But that could be worth a fortune. So when I was at the First Shopping Channel, I bought. I was presenting at a jewellery show, and we had a curb bracelet, decent weight, and there was a necklace and a bracelet. I bought them both. So the necklace was, I think it was about 200 quid, 250 quid, and the bracelet was about 125, something like that. They'd be worth over £1,000 today. And that's so if you've got old gold, now it's gone up. Old gold, it's gone up a lot, really has. We should talk about purity. Should we talk about purity of gold?
I'd love to talk about purity of gold.
Would you like to do it, or shall I?
You do it. I think you
sure?
do purity so well, Rob.
You look at me and you think purity, don't you, Kelly?
No, it's exactly what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was exactly
pure
what I
as the
thought.
driven snow, me. So we've talked a lot about fashion jewellery and costume jewellery and jewellery that is not really precious metal. It may be plated in it, but it's microns thick. It's really not worth anything. Might look good, but it's not worth anything. But there are different purities of gold. Gold, 24 karat gold, is gold. It's pure gold, right? It's yellow. So if you've got 9 karat gold, a 9 karat gold ring, or a 14 karat or 1822, they are alloys that contain a certain percentage of gold. So 9 karat gold, for example, contains 37.5% pure gold. 14 karat is 52.5%. 18 karat is 75%, and it's 91.6, I think it is, if something like that, if it is 22 karat gold. That doesn't matter, because the fact is there's still pure gold in it, and that's what Post Gold for Cash care about. They're going to melt it down and extract the pure gold. So, and they have ways, they have literally X-ray machines that will tell the consistency of, or the amount of gold that is in any precious metal item. So it does not matter what the purity is, as long as it's solid gold, or as long as it's got solid gold in it. The same is also true to say about coloured gold. So if, for example, rose gold, it's still this colour, but they mix it with copper and it makes it look rose. White gold, still this colour, but they mix it with silver and other white metals, and then often they will plate it in rhodium, which is a very bright white metal. If you've ever had a white gold jewellery item that you've had for some time and the rhodium starts to wear off, you can see a yellow tinge to the white gold, but because gold is yellow.
Yeah.
But so it doesn't matter what colour I've got. It could be green gold, black gold, pink gold, cerise gold. It doesn't matter.
Any kind of gold.
Any kind, as long as it's gold, or silver, or platinum, or palladium.
We often get asked as well, what if it hasn't got a hallmark?
What if it hasn't got a hallmark, Kelly?
Well, let's have a look, shall we? What happens if it doesn't have a hallmark?
There'll be things that you think are worthless, but actually are worth more than you ever realised, which is really exciting.
I mean, there could be things like this that you wore and wore and wore, and then
it's not fashionable anymore.
Keeper rings. Very fashionable back in the sort
What are they called, these?
Keeper rings.
Keeper ring.
Yes.
Keeper ring.
Like a lot of us got onyx rings. I remember getting an onyx ring for my 18th.
Me too.
I remember the stone falling out, and then that had value. And it was lovely from when I was 18.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
not
wear it anymore.
Yeah.
And so that went in the package for me.
I mean, there's so many things that has value that.
And has
could
that
just
got a
be sat
hallmark?
there, couldn't it?
Or has that not got a
Oh,
hallmark?
have we got to look for it
Go and
now?
have a look for it.
Sam's going to say have a look for it. Right, I'm going to move this out and have a look.
Has it got a
Let's have a
hallmark?
look.
Because again, I'd look at that and think, oh, is it real gold? Because it's got that look to it.
Yeah.
So I would
isn't it?
flip it and look at the bottom.
Underneath.
There.
That's a yeah.
Can you see it? Oh, you look really intelligent.
Do I?
I think we've got a position.
Is there a job for me?
I think so. Yeah.
There would be if I could find
Can't see a
anything.
thing, but you
I mean, you look very dapper. So
There you go.
so there is, but can you read it?
I can't see anything.
Or is there not one?
I can't find it.
No?
No, I'm useless. You don't want to
That
give
might
me
be
a
the
job.
chocolate one, Sean.
If there wasn't, you'd still be able to discover what that gold was.
absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
So we have an X-ray gun. A big old yellow gun that's very expensive, but it does the job. So it's like going to the hospital and having an X-ray at the hospital. They can look at your bones. I can look at the content of the metal within the item.
Oh, wow.
Come on, you can do this.
Is it there?
I don't know.
I don't. Let me see.
You have a look. Oh, we're not very good
Do
at
we
this.
give you an easy one?
Yes. With a really big hallmark on.
I don't. Is there one?
So here, just on the inside of this bangle.
Look, just completely pointed it out.
I know.
Really big font.
I couldn't make it any simpler for you,
I don't
frankly.
think there is one in there.
I hope there's not.
Shall I have a look?
You have a look. I bet you can
Have a look
find
in
it.
that one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Can you see it?
This is a skill, Sam.
Absolutely.
You have a real skill.
And
She
good
does.
eyes.
She has great skill.
Well, clearly my eyes are not that good because I couldn't see the graph.
You're close up, but not a long way away. Again, you might be at home thinking, is it? Put it in the envelope.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You don't need to know because
Look,
oh,
look what Sam's doing.
what's she doing? She's getting closer.
Sam does it. She's really close. Really close.
Trying to make it look professional.
Close.
I think it might be right. I think
There
it
isn't
might not be.
one.
I think it could
I've
have been
chosen a one
resized.
piece.
I think you've done really well. Yes. And this
knew
one, I mean, you don't need a loop. You can see that.
Yes.
Well, I think this says, does it say 9 carat? This says 9 carat, I think. Would it say that?
It is 9 carat.
Hey, the
You
winner.
win it. You win.
You get an envelope.
By the end of this, you're going to have all of it hallmarked. You're going to know what they all are.
I'm seeing double now. I've had my eyes closed and been doing this. But
That is a real skill, Sam.
It is.
That's a learned skill, though, isn't it? Because
Thank
you've
you.
been there for
Over 15 years, yes.
And you started. Just reiterate how you started.
So I started there working, phoning the customers to give them their offers.
Oh, thank you.
So that's what I started doing.
Right.
And then I started to get curious. You know, I want to go and have a look.
It is something, though, you would naturally,
You're
I think,
drawn
get
to it
really
like a magpie.
interested in.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then now you do the valuation.
I do. So the majority of the items that you send in to us will cross my table and I will value it for you.
And that's why you never stuff a rabbit at night.
Oh, I've always wondered.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Googled. Yeah.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Postgold for Cash is a way of turning gold, silver, platinum, palladium, any precious metals that you may have into money, and really getting the best bang for your buck. There aren't easy alternatives, I mean, look, there are pawnbrokers, we know that, but that's a very different business model. You know, they're trying to buy it as low as they can from you, hope you don't pay it back and retrieve the item, and then they can sell it for more. That's the business model, but that doesn't put the most money in your pocket. You can auction yourself if you want to, if you go to an auction website, but that also presupposes that you have some sort of idea about what the value of your item already is. And if you don't, then, I mean, look, there are fees and it's a whole thing, and maybe you just cannot be faffed with that. The point of Postgold for Cash, and to make it really, really simple, is that if you've got a bunch of stuff that looks like gold or silver or platinum or palladium and you're not sure if it's worth anything, get it in your bag.
Get it in the bag.
And send it to them, and they're the professionals. They'll do it for you.
Absolutely, and it's free. It's
Yeah,
free to do it.
I know.
You're not losing anything.
No.
It's free to do it. Get it over. There's no obligation. If you don't like the valuation, don't take it.
Oh, do you remember those from the? You're probably not old enough for the 90s.
No, I had one of those. I did. I remember buying it on holiday from a market.
Everybody had or was it Queen Nefertiti's head?
Yeah, that was that. Oh,
Yeah.
and then do you remember pesetas, the Spanish money, and you had the pesetas with a hole in it, and people used to put it on a chain.
Oh, yeah.
I did that, absolutely.
Actually, on the subject, people often ask us about coins. So sovereigns, half sovereigns. Yeah, by all means, and especially if they're in jewellery, send them in.
Yeah.
If you've got things like Britannias, though, if you've got bullion, you can send it to Postgold for Cash. They will value it, but they're not a bullion merchant, so you probably won't get the best price for bullion that you would if you went to a specific bullion dealer.
Okay.
But anything else?
Anything else?
Yeah.
And how do you do it? Well, it's so simple. All you have to do is go to our website, which is www.shopontv.co.uk. Once you get onto our website, you will see that big yellow tag that says Postgold for Cash. You cannot miss it. So
Sorry,
click
where?
on there. You couldn't see it, could you?
I couldn't see it.
You're going to scroll down. You are going to add to your basket. You can either add to your basket or you can just buy now. And as you can see, it is nothing. There's no money there that you have to pay. Now, you've got 3 different options here. You can either sign in with your account, you can register and get yourself an account, or you can just sign in as a guest. So you don't have to give any information there if you choose not to. Once you've done that, we will send you your free special delivery envelope, which also comes with your letter to fill in with all your details and your bank details, the details about whatever you're sending. You can write that all in there. And also, just in case you forget, there is an instruction letter as well, which tells you everything you need to know. That is going to get sent to you. Now, if you order it tonight, you will get this, because it's the weekend, you will get this on Tuesday morning. If you post your gold, take it to the post office, they will send it for you. They'll give you a tracking receipt. If you send it by the end of business on Tuesday, you will get your valuation Wednesday morning. If you agree, you will have that money in your account by the afternoon on Wednesday. That is it. Can you imagine that, Rob?
I know, and it's so fast. And we're at that awkward time where it's now technically Sunday morning. Is it? Yes, it is Sunday morning. But you know, if you can get as many of these packs as you like at any time if you want to use the service again. But you know, if let's say you did it on a Monday, you'd have it by Tuesday. You'd have your money on Wednesday. I mean, it can be you could actually have money in as little as 24 hours, depending on when you order your pack.
So imagine you saw an outfit. Right, this is what I do all the time. Right. Go out. And I see an outfit, and I'm like, oh. That's a bit of me. That is a bit of me. But I haven't got the cash. I haven't got the cash available. Now, we all know that clothes in shops, they get taken off the racks really quickly. And so by the time you go back and you think, I'm going to treat myself now, it's gone. But how quickly the turnover is here, you know, like we said, you get your pack, order it today, get it Tuesday, send it off Tuesday afternoon, get the valuation Wednesday morning, get your money in your account Wednesday afternoon. That outfit could be yours. Yeah. Thursday.
Well, and these days, I mean, cost of living, I'm sorry, I like my food, as you can probably tell, but I always talk about fish and chips. So, no, seriously, in London, where I live, for me to order from a delivery service, large cod and chips and a sausage and batter, have a guess how much?
Like £9?
25 quid.
It's not.
£15.50 for a piece of fish in London if you have it delivered by one of those ride-sharing services.
Well, I'm going to go and make
But the point I make cost of living, ridiculous. Petrol, ridiculous. Everything, ridiculous. Maybe you just need some help with some money.
It's the worst thing, is putting petrol in your car.
Oh, I know.
Worst thing.
Yeah.
But we're going to have a look at a few of our evaluations coming up. We're going to show you what could happen if you get yourself your post gold for cash today.
We're going to look at some examples, and we'll go to those 3 examples that you laid out for us. Now, Sam did get us to guess what the value was.
I think I can guess now.
I think we'll do quite well.
I think we might get it right now. So we looked at this. Yeah. And I think this is a great little bag to send. If you can send a few bits, you can send just one item. But I think it's nice to have a little nosy round and send a few bits in. And what sort of stuff have we got in here?
So, I mean, we're looking at, onyx rings.
Oh gosh, yeah.
You mentioned earlier, Steve, and they're very much.
I remember mine had a stone in, and I lost the stone very early on.
There's been so many sort of gold rings that have been popular for so long, and then they go out of fashion.
Yeah. Absolutely. You've got white gold, so that's still gold. That's still 9-carat gold. It's just white.
Okay.
Okay. Obviously, signet rings. It's pretty traditional. You often sort of your grandparents would have a signet ring on the little finger, or use that as a wedding ring. So it doesn't look like there's that much there, really. And obviously, if I was making you guess again as to how much it was worth.
Well, we guessed, I think, what did you guess?
Wasn't it 2?
I think
3 and
I said 3, I think, and you said
3 and 4, I think.
Right, okay,
something like
3 and 4, we were
way out.
We were rubbish.
700.
Should have added it together, really, because you will get an extra 10% on top of that. So if that was your bag, they would normally ring up and say £750 is what it's worth. Would you like that money, or would you like to accept it? And you can say yes or no. If you say no, they'll send it back for free. But actually, they'll add on another £75 because you are getting your sort of postage pack via us here on Shop on TV, because we've got an exclusive where you'll get an extra 10% on the value.
So another £75 takes it to 825. Have I got that right? Yes.
Right, sounds about right.
Call me countdown.
Easy maths right there.
Carol.
So that extra 10%, no matter what the value is to your envelope. And we've got another example. This one blew me away, because this is just a single gold
just
band.
looking at that again, you'd think, well, it won't be. It's a gold. I think it's gold. I think it's got a hallmark. I think it's gold. It doesn't matter as long as send it in, even if it hasn't got a hallmark. If you think it's gold, you're looking at that thinking, yeah, it's a band. What do you think about? I think, did we guess about 100? I
think I said 100, yeah.
Quite low with it, weren't you?
Yeah, we were, yeah. Yeah, but it's a gold band. I wouldn't think
not much.
But it doesn't matter that it's not fancy and it's all singing and dancing. It's gold, and when you touch that and feel the weight, you do think, well, actually, it's got
something to it.
Gold. So, what price was this, Sam?
Okay, so you're looking in the region of £500.
For one item.
Around £500
of course,
for that.
For you today, and obviously these are just ideas, and it would be £550 because you got an extra 10% on top of that.
So with our exclusive offer, an extra 10% and 3 prize
And obviously
draws.
it's not going to be every gold ring that's going to be £500. No. It's all down to the weight and the gold. What gold is that?
So that's 22 carat gold.
Oh,
so
right.
the purity is much higher than, say, the 9 carat gold that we've got here.
Okay.
Kelly, when you think about what people could do with the proceeds from the sale of their precious metals, what comes to mind?
Oh, a trip with family or a night out with your loved ones. Spend it making memories. That's what it's all about, I think, is making memories with people. And let's say, for instance, you've been left something by a loved one. An inheritance, a ring, a necklace. Maybe it's not to your taste and it's just sitting there. You might actually think, I'm going to send that in to Post Gold for Cash, get the money and maybe spend it on something that maybe means a bit more and that you'll remember them by. So, maybe it is that trip with the family or a family portrait, something where you can look at it and go, and you remember that person because you're never going to replace them, but you can honour them. And if you're not looking at that ring, if it's just sitting in your jewellery box because it's not for you, you're not going to see it that much. Whereas if you've got your family portrait up, you can walk past that and it'll just kind of make you take a little second, a little breath and have a little memory, and it'll be lovely and they'll be part of it in some way. So it's a nice thing to do, instead of just hiding away that inheritance jewellery sitting in the box. And it could be something so precious. And we always take special care when you send it. It's insured. This offer is so good. You are going to get your valuation. You're also going to get an extra 10% on top of that if you get your pack with us tonight. You'll be entered into 3 prize draws where you could win £500 cash through Post Gold for Cash. You could get £500 cash through us here at Shop on TV. And you could also get £500 of credit to spend here at Shop on TV as well. Those are your 3 prize draws. It's a quick turnaround. You could have your money, if you order your pack now, you could have your money in your account Wednesday afternoon. That's how quickly it is. So what are you waiting for? Very simple. It's a free pack. You are not paying for your pack. It's tracked. You know where it's going. It's insured. You're safe. Your goods are going to be safe. If you don't like the valuation, there's no obligation. It's not a problem. You are not saying, you're taking my gold and I am definitely taking the money. No, it's down to you. There is no pressure and no obligation. So free pack, free evaluation, and no obligation. There's nothing really to think about. Do it. I know that you're sat there and you know that you've got those single earrings sitting there that you're never going to wear. We are making this as easy as we can. No stress, and you could end up with a lovely little treat for yourself or a loved one.
Hundreds of thousands of happy customers, by the way. Rated excellent on Trustpilot. Almost £50 million has been paid out by Post Gold for Cash. They've been around since, I think it's 2006, isn't it? So they're a trusted company. They are one of the nation's most trusted online gold buying companies. And actually, if you go to have a look on those, those comparison websites, you'll more than likely find that post gold for cash are the ones that are being recommended. And the fact is, as Kelly mentioned earlier on, if you've gone to any of their competitors, so to speak, any other online gold buying services that are out there, and they've given you a valuation for your items, and you're not sure if that's the best money that you could get for those items, send them to Post Gold for Cash, provide Post Gold for Cash with the proof that the valuation you got from the other company. They'll value your items again. And here are two things. Number one, if they discover that your items are actually worth more than you were previously quoted by the other company, they don't just keep quiet about it. They'll give you the higher amount. And as long as you've got your free gold selling pack through Shop on TV, you'll get the extra 10% on top as well. You could literally take identical items, one go directly Post Gold to Cash, Post Gold for Cash, the other through Shop on TV. If they arrive on the same day, same items, you get exactly the same valuation. But with Shop on TV, you get 10% on top. And there is no cap to the amount of money that you'll be paid out. So again, I always use this as a stupid example. But if your items were valued at £1 million, you'd get 100 grand of free money on top. And you can use that service as many times as you like.
That's like a Del Boy moment, isn't it?
I know. Next year, Rodney.
Next year, Rodders.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of watches, if you've got a watch that's got a gold case or a gold strap, even if the watch is kaput, it doesn't matter. You can get the money for the gold, or silver.
Yeah, there's still that metal there, and that's the thing. You know, it doesn't matter if it's 9 carats, if it's 18 carats. Send it in.
Yeah.
Get it valued, and like we said, there's no obligation. There's no pressure. So you could go, actually, you get your valuation and you could go, do you know what, even they've matched it, even though they're giving me an extra 10%, even though they're entering me in not 1, not 2, but 3 prize draws, I'm going to say no for today. That's okay.
Well, most people are surprised by how high the valuation is compared to what they think it's going to be.
Yeah.
But every now and then someone thinks that, they're going to be millionaires, and then it doesn't quite meet their expectation because, reality is reality at the end of the day. So it just depends on what you think you want for those items and whether or not Post Gold for Cash will give you close to that. They probably will give you or offer you more than you're expecting. But, at the end of the day, you've got the choice. You might change your mind. You might go, actually, maybe I won't get rid of that ring from Auntie Doreen because, little Stevie would love that or something. Who knows what the reasons are? It doesn't matter. They've even gone digging through the melt bins to find pieces of jewellery for customers who've suddenly panicked and gone, actually, I've changed my mind, I've changed my mind.
It happens.
Now, there is a point. Once you accept the offer and that, 2 or 3 days later, that's all it is going to be melted down.
Yeah.
So, should we find out what some of the customers have been saying?
I would love to see this. There are so many reviews as well. This is the thing with Post Gold for Cash is they've got excellent on Trustpilot, right? They have got, I think it's like 2,500 reviews. And this is just one of them. This is Doreen, as you mentioned, in Glasgow. Not my Auntie Doreen. I did have an Auntie Doreen.
Oh.
But she says, quick and easy way to sell gold. It's quick and easy. Hadn't been worn for over 20 years and was happy with offer as more than was expecting to be offered, which again is what you were saying, Rob. Nice extra cash for jewellery that never going to wear again. Good communication and payment received same day as phone call with offer, which is what we said, you get that phone call, it will be in that day.
Gerard, or Gerard from Essex, simple transaction, great price and same day payment. In short, exactly what it says on the tin. Adele from Liverpool says, excellent service, so easy from start to finish and fantastic price paid for my items. Would definitely use again.
Well, you might be asking yourselves, well, who is Post Gold for Cash? Who are they? So, who are they, Rob?
Well, it's a very good question. Do you know, fortunately, Sam and Steve from Post Gold for Cash from a previous show are about to explain.
No.
The company was established in 2009. Obviously, just the concept of somebody came up with the idea of sending in your gold and getting cash. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And there was nothing like it then, was there, really?
No, not really. We are one of the longest that have been running.
And you've been there very much since the start?
I've been there 15 years. I appreciate I don't look old enough.
Started very young.
Very young, toddler. So yeah, and I've really enjoyed it. I started actually making the calls.
Okay.
So I would call the customer with the offer for the items that they've sent in. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And then I kind of started thinking, well, actually, I want to have a look at these things and I want to see a little bit more about that and learn about that.
Open the envelopes.
That's it. It is absolutely. I had an auntie who had just the most magnificent jewellery box, and you would sit there picking through it. So this is just absolutely awesome.
The same
How
sort of
fabulous. So you've just grown with the company then, really.
Absolutely. And I thoroughly enjoy it. And there's something new every day that comes into it.
Oh, but it's so exciting when you get that
It's
package.
very exciting. It's not so exciting when you get the teeth. We will take them. Send them in.
Still gold.
Oh, with the gold filling.
Yes,
Still
yes.
gold.
Yeah, in the dental packet. We will take it. Please send it
Where
in.
there's gold, there's cash.
Well, we will go through what you can and can't send in. So not any old teeth.
No, a little bit of gold.
Gotta have gold.
As long as they're washed.
Don't get grandma's false teeth and pop them in. They're going to have that
Gotta have the
gold
gold.
filling in. And Steve, tell us a bit about your story, because I love your story, how you've got involved in the company.
Okay, so I'm the new kid on the block. I've only been around with Post Gold for Cash for the last 10 months or so, and it's a fantastic team to be part of, and I really enjoy working with them. My role is to make calls, to support customers, to reassure, answer questions, and make sure people have got their packs, and if they've got any questions, to answer them.
Great.
And to just help people, nudge them along the way if that's what they want to do, because it's always the customer's choice as to what they're doing.
Lots of people
brilliant.
do mention just how friendly you are. You're a great sort of quite small team.
Small but mighty.
Yeah.
And perfectly formed.
But make it really personal. I think that's really important.
I think
as
the
well.
other good thing is I mean, obviously we brought the new boy with us, but the whole team have been there for a considerable amount of time. Most of us all been
And
there.
between you, you've got so much knowledge in gold, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And it just flows. It really flows and it really works. And we love talking to the customers and helping, and the different stories as to why they're sending stuff in and things like that. I mean, sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's happy, and they're ecstatic with their offers, and, you know, say I can get my car fixed, that sort of thing.
And customers are really grateful for that contact and that support and that connection, because then we can talk them through the process and just to reassure them. Because some customers have had the pack sitting on their side for a good few weeks and they're nervous to send the pack through. And sometimes people just send one piece to test, to see what it's like. And they get the reassurance and they get the offer so quickly, and they get some incredible offers.
You think you might have heard of Post Gold for Cash. Who are they? Who are you?
Us, with Steve and Sam.
And an amazing team.
Yes.
So Post Gold for Cash was established back in 2009, so we've been going for a really long time. It was an idea from Ash, and he needed to get on board with somebody who had this kind of knowledge, which he did.
So actually was the founder as such.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So between him and Ian, this is where we've sort of got to here.
And you were very much one of the first, weren't you, then?
Within a year I joined. I was only meant to do 14 hours a week, part-time. So yeah, I actually joined by accident. A friend of mine went for the job interview.
Okay.
And they offered her a part-time job, but she wanted full-time. So she turned around and said, "You need my friend Sam."
How fabulous. That is
I
one
want
of those
part-time.
meant to be moments.
Yes, absolutely. And do you know what? I love it.
And you've just fallen in love with it, haven't you?
Yes. I mean, who wouldn't fall in love with
Well,
it?
it's exciting, isn't it? Because you've gone from. So what did you do at first? On the phone?
At first, I was on the phone. So I'd be calling you, I'd be giving you your offer, chatting away with you, and that was it. And then I was like, oh, can I play with it? Can I come and have a go and do this? So I sort of shadowed some of the other valuers at the time, and I just love it.
So you learned the process on the job to the point where
you've grown with the company,
I have,
really, haven't you?
I have,
Definitely.
absolutely. And they're such a super supportive company to work for.
Right.
Very small team.
Very small, yes.
So it's very personal. Lots of people say it's very personal. It's very friendly. It was all very smooth.
Yeah, it comes across, I think, when we're talking to people. I mean, anyone that orders a pack tonight, if you haven't sent it back in the next couple of weeks, this guy's going to call you.
Have an amazing conversation.
Lots of people will purposely now not send it back. So
I'd love to call them.
how's that?
Just so they can chat to Steve.
Yes.
Now, Steve, tell us your story, how you got involved in
So I got involved because I discovered this most amazing sport called pickleball.
Okay.
And Ash actually plays pickleball. And so I met him playing pickleball, and he talked about his business and said, would you like to get involved and do some mystery shopping?
How funny.
And then come along and do some calls. And I said, I'd love to have a go. Why not?
Yeah.
So I did some mystery shopping. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and I found Postgold for Cash to be so easy to do business with. I personally found them very trustworthy. I chose to sell my items, so I found the prices great. And then I started making some calls
And then
to them.
you started working.
And I thoroughly enjoyed having conversations with people, giving them choices, giving them options, talking them through processes, and reassuring people. You know, because they're slightly nervous. Oh, I'm scared to take it to the post office. I'm not sure. I've had it for ages.
Well, you said when you sent yours in, you took photos of everything.
I did.
Sort of
I
just in
took photos on my phone, as I do with everything, receipts and stuff,
Yeah.
because you can never have enough reassurance yourself.
Yeah.
So I had that evidence, and so when I sent it through, I had to remind myself what Tracy, when she called me with the offer, which ones were value and which ones weren't. And I was shocked about the ones that had value, because I thought it was the other ones that had value. And then to be offered between £400 and £500, it was like, whoa. And for once in my life, I was sort of like able to receive some cash to spend on either the children or a spa day or upgrade their phone without having to borrow money.
Yes.
So for a change, I wasn't borrowing
Like
it.
a bonus.
I was
just sat
recycling
there,
some stuff that was sitting in the
Sat
bedside
there doing
cabinet.
nothing.
So, you know, we say about recycling all the time. We love a bit of recycling these days. I recycled it and I thought, why is it sitting there when I can do this? So my son thoroughly enjoyed his new iPhone.
So we were established back in 2009. So as companies go, we are one of the longest standing
Yeah,
ones.
you were very much one of the first, weren't you?
Yeah,
Thought of the
absolutely.
idea sort of first, and then others sort of came along.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's one of the things that makes us very trustworthy.
Yeah.
Obviously, the
The
longevity of the company.
yeah,
Absolutely. The other thing to consider is, with regards to staff, other than Steve being our newbie, the rest of us have been there sort of 15 plus years.
More or less from the
So
beginning.
yeah, absolutely. So we work as a really good, smooth team. And the idea basically came from Ash, who then teamed up with Ian, who had the jewellery knowledge and this kind of thing. So they set it up, and here we are. Basically, we've come this far down the line, and it's such an easy service to use.
Yeah, really straightforward, really safe. You can see here over 270,000 customers have used the service already. Rated excellent, based over 2,000 Trustpilot reviews. Promised to match any price offered by other online buyers. Can you just
tell us
confirm how that works?
Okay, so what we would need from you is if you have had an offer price from somebody else.
Someone else.
Yep. Which is fine. Shop around if you need to. You know, it's your own peace of mind, which is what we always say. We will match that if we can see that in writing. So you just need to provide it to us with the quotation, the date it was done, and obviously as long as the weights match, we will do that.
You'll match the price.
Yeah.
And you're saying it's so easy. It's so easy, and that's why you should choose Postgold for Cash. And you can actually have a little look at just how simple it is. It's fast, it's easy. The great thing is it's a no obligation service. So if you don't want to take that valuation they give, they will send your gold back completely free of charge. You've lost nothing, but you've learned how the money, whether you wanted it or not. Or you might be really surprised, which most people are when you read the 5-star review. I didn't think it'd be that much, and you do accept that money. So just send that gold in for free to be valued. If you're not happy with the offer, as it says, they'll return your gold items completely free of charge. So many people so happy with that offer. And the experienced gold valuers provide you with a free valuation to discover what your gold is worth.
Gold or silver or platinum or palladium or any precious metal, whether it's 9, 14, 18, 22 or even indeed 24 karat gold, whether it's yellow gold, rose gold, white gold, green gold, orange gold.
All the golds.
All the golds.
Any gold you like. And in fact, actually, we might as well show you a few of what we've recently done. So this one, I've got to do the first one just so I can say the words.
There you go.
So as you can see here, this bracelet, 9 karat gold from Porthmadog, and they got £456 for this. On the other side, you've got the 9-carat gold from Wells, and that was at 161. And not only that, they get that extra 10% on top of that as well. I mean, it's fantastic.
Ipswich, 18-carat gold, they got £2,432. But they actually got an extra, if they done it through Shop on TV anyway, they would have got £244 because Post Gold for Cash always round up. £1,785 was the customer from Whitby. That was back in 2025 in September. And they too would have also received an additional £179 if they'd done it through Shop on TV. We've actually, oh sorry, there's another page.
No,
you go right ahead.
We got one more.
Got more.
We're going to show another one. So this one was a 22-carat gold from Edinburgh. Oh, and that was 1,642. And this one, 22-carat gold from Leicester.
Leicester.
567. Now, as we've said, they would have got that extra 10% if they had gone through Shop on TV. So you do only get that 10% extra if you go through Shop on TV.
Our producer, I think, just said she had a giraffe.
A giraffe?
A graph.
Oh,
she's got a graph.
Now I'm just disappointed.
She's from Burnley. I know. I was looking forward to a giraffe. No, this is the 1-year gold price from the London Bullion Market Association. This is the actual prices of gold on a daily basis over the last, or monthly basis over the last year. It trends upwards. Look, it can go up and down, but it's still worth a lot more than it was years ago. So my advice would be, if you've got gold you bought recently and you paid when the market was high, you can always wait for the market, buy the dip, as they say. I'm not giving you financial advice, I'm not qualified, but that's a commonly known thing. But if you've got legacy gold from years ago, you're going to win no matter what, because the gold would have been worth much less years ago.
Absolutely. And that's the thing as well. If you do get your pack, you get your pack home, and then you're undecided about whether to send it, there's no expiry date. So you could have this sitting at home for the next year, 2 years. As you were telling me earlier, there was a guy that had it for 10 years. There's no expiry date on the envelope. And also, I mentioned this earlier, but if you get your envelope and your gold doesn't fit in, so all your metals, they don't fit in this one, do not worry. Get yourself a bigger envelope and then use this as a label, because that is also used as a label. Again, everything counts. It's still free. It's still insured. You can just use this as a label and make sure everything gets sent together.
So I always try to think about all the questions that people might have that are non-standard questions, because we are humans after all, and there's always going to be somebody who's like they've got a square peg that won't fit in the round hole. So
that's normally me.
No, me too. I have to honestly, it's like I'm being contrary. But if you're thinking to yourself, well, I've got an item I want to sell, that is one single item that's worth more than £2,500, which is the maximum insurance that you can get from the post office. Call Post Gold for Cash. They've heard it all, they've seen it all, they've been there, they've got the T-shirt, they've got the novelty mug and the patent tote bag. They will figure out a way. Now, it might very well be that you have to get that to them through some sort of registered service, but if you can get the item to them, they will always, always value it fairly. It's a free service. If you have no idea what your items are worth, the great thing is that you don't need to. The point is they're the experts, not you. You get, here's the journey. You order your gold selling pack for free. It arrives for free. You get a free envelope. You don't have to pay for anything with the envelope. It's all paid for. £750 worth of insurance included for free. So you send it back for free. They value everything for free. And then they will call you, or actually I'll talk about that in a minute. If you don't want to be called, what do you do? I'll cover that. And then they'll tell you how much they're prepared to pay you based on the mid-market rate of the day, plus a modest percentage they retain for their services, which is set. So it's always the same fair valuation. And then if you accept it, you get money in your account for free, and an extra 10% for free.
Did you say for free?
For free. Free.
Really?
Yeah, not one, not two.
For free.
Free.
Do you know what that reminds me of, though? Just really quickly, I know we're going to move on, but have you ever seen the old film, The Santa Claus?
Of course.
There's a part in it where Dudley Moore goes, for free? And that is all I could hear. For free.
For free?
Anyway, if you are still a bit confused about how the envelope works, then do not worry, because we've thought of everything. And coming up right now is a bit more of an explanation of how it works.
Should we run through putting an envelope together?
Yeah,
again?
absolutely.
Because
Yes,
Absolutely.
let's do it.
it can be several different things, can't it?
Yeah, for sure. So you'll receive your pack like this. Okay, tucked behind your letter, which gives you the information of the process to make sure you take it.
So it talks you through everything we've talked you through today.
Absolutely, all of it. And then on the back, further information, the do's and don'ts of what to send us.
Okay.
To give you a guide. So pop that to one side because that will have your reference number and has our contact details on.
Great.
If at that stage you've got any questions, call us.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Call us.
great. So
Great.
Cool.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Perhaps you have got something that's got a sort of a mark on and you could ring and say, should I put this in? It says, I think it says so-and-so. You'll
Yeah.
sort of recognise it.
Absolutely. Quite often people go, I've got gold, but I've got a bit of silver. Can I pop that in? Pop it in.
Great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
All goes in one bag. We have one bag for everything. So
Lovely.
absolutely no problem.
And that's great. We can ring you just to double check before.
Yeah,
Lovely.
sure. So this, we need you to fill out as much information as you can. We obviously need your contact details. Obviously, we will deal with the bottom part here, bank details, so we can pay you that money on the day that we receive your pack, get it in the bank nice and swiftly. Now, if by chance you forget to pop the form in,
Okay.
it does
Panic.
happen. It does happen. Do not panic, because once you've sealed these, they're pretty difficult to unseal. Okay, on the bottom here, when you've requested it, we will pop a little sticker there with some brief details, your own personal code. So when it comes into us,
Lovely.
we'll find you.
You'll know.
So you will know.
The words of Liam Neeson. We have a special
But
set.
do put the form in because that's your bank details. That's where you get your money.
Yeah.
But again, we can get all that information off
Lovely.
you, but
Fabulous.
don't panic. So.
Sorry, I was going to say, what I found when I did the mystery shopping, I was a little bit nervous going to the post office as to, what am I doing with this package when I go in there? The post office counter staff were really helpful.
Great.
They're very experienced and they knew exactly what to do. And I was like, could you help? And they were like, yeah, no problem. And they were just as helpful as what we are. And so they took that responsibility and they sorted me out. I remember when I was a customer, they did that for me. So just to say that.
So basically, once you've got this, and you've got this, you fill this out, you've got that interesting keeper ring from back in the 90s. My husband's got one of these, I've got to be honest. Sits in a drawer.
Send it.
And if I order a pack on here, I'm going to get an extra 10%. Absolutely. So pop your items in here. So, I mean, let's pop a mixture. And you've got single earrings. Chuck it in. Rings with stones missing. Chuck it in.
Oh, that's good, because, yes.
The ring you got for Mother's Day, but you're never going to wear it out. Chuck it in.
Now, this bracelet is...
You keep eyeing that up.
well,
See this.
No, what do they call these?
An
Identity bracelets.
There's so many things that were fashionable, weren't they, for a time, but they're just not anymore.
No.
So loads of us have stuff like this.
And you get the names. The names are quite often on them as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is great. But what's really good is you guys will definitely find the hallmark on that one.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'm saying this.
Is there an arrow?
You said that.
Oh,
I
there
can
it
see
is.
it already.
Oh, look at that.
Don't even need the magnifier.
Font 24.
I told you as we moved on, you would get this.
Can you see? Look, you can even see it at home. It's as simple as that. Now, 671236 is the item number that you need to quote if you're on the phone. 0333241241. If you want to go to the website, it's always the easiest way. shopontv.co.uk/gold. Remember, it'll take you straight through to those exclusive
And it's so
offers.
easy, like you'd normally order with us here on Shop on TV. So pop it into your basket, check your basket through and check out either as you're a regular guest or whether you just want to check out as a guest first time actually ordering. But order via us because it will give you the opportunity to get that extra 10%
and the 3 prize draws
added onto the valuation of your bag. How great is that? And it's so simple. Everything's so easy, actually.
Now, we're going to carry on filling the envelope, but if anyone at home is sat thinking, is it safe for me to post gold to you?
Yeah.
Let's reiterate the safety, because we've got a little slide here that covers everything, but you tell us, Sam.
Okay, so basically, once you've filled out your little foam envelope.
Yes.
Okay, you filled out your form, you've sealed it into your silver delivery bag, you take it to the post office. Really important, take it to the post office. Don't just shove it in the red box.
No.
Please take it to
Go
the
to the
post
counter.
office. Yes. What they will then do is they will weigh your package. They will give you a receipt with a tracking number on, which will be this number here. Okay,
Right.
so that's individual to you, to your pack. Okay, what you can then do is you can track your pack as it heads into us, making its journey in to make you lots of money. All right?
Yeah.
So once we've received it, we will log all that information and we will weigh your pack. We won't open this pack until we weigh it. And there's a reason for that. Because if we go back to the receipt that you've got from the post office, that will have a weight on it.
Well, they always weigh. They weigh everything, don't they?
Absolutely.
Even when you return clothes and things, they
Yeah.
always
Pop on
weigh.
the scales. Pop
Yeah,
on the scales.
everything has to go on the scales.
So that's really important, because then what we can do is if there is a discrepancy, we've got a trail. We can see that.
Right.
Great.
All right, and
Clever.
that's important.
Yeah.
The other thing is, initially, it is insured up to £750. That's automatic. But if you feel the items are worth more, there are two other options. You can increase it up to £1,000, or you can increase it to the maximum of £2,500.
Right.
Now, that is initially your cost, but if you accept our offer, then not only will you get an extra 10%
Very good.
from ordering tonight, then we will give that back to you.
See, I think you're wrong. I think Spandau Ballet, they would sell their gold.
I think they would,
No.
maybe, especially now.
Yeah, yeah, no, I
Although
absolutely-
Martin Kemp was on I'm a Celebrity, so he's probably got
So
some.
he
and
probably
he's-
got some great ones
And
to sell.
Ronan's doing. Is it Ronan or
Roman.
Roman. He's
Kemp.
doing very well.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe it's, yeah.
If you are just joining us, welcome to Shop on TV with myself, Kelly Michelle Gray, and the gorgeous Rob Locke.
I'll take it.
I'm
It's been a while
I'm
since I've been called that.
full of compliments tonight.
Where do I
mate.
send the check?
Well, actually, I only take cash, but you know.
Okay. Duly
yeah.
noted.
Just so you know, oh, there's a subscription. No, anyway, right, okay.
Is it singles or is it? Do you like the larger denomination
That's enough,
bills?
that's enough now, Kel. So you have just joined us for Post Gold for Cash. What is Post Gold for Cash? Guys, if you are sitting at home and you have got a bracelet, a necklace, maybe someone gave you an item of jewellery as an inheritance and it's sitting there, not doing anything, why don't you take advantage of Post Gold for Cash? Send off your gold, get cash for it, and use it to make memories. Make memories or buy something that's going to mean even more to you. So it's very simple. Very, very simple. Go on our website at www.shopontv.co.uk. Very simple. You then see that big yellow sign. It's huge. You click on that. You are then going to go down. You're going to add it or buy it now. Add it to your basket or buy it now. Two options. As you can see, 0.00. There is zero monies to pay. No monies whatsoever because it's free. It's free. So once you buy now or add to your basket, you are then going to check out. That's really important. Make sure you check out your basket because otherwise it's not yours. When you have done that, you've got three options. You can either sign into your account. If you don't have an account, you can always create one. Or if you don't want to create an account, you can check out as a guest. And then you are going to get your free pack. Once you've got your free pack, you're going to put your gold in. You're going to fill out the form. You're going to take it to the post office. You're going to send it off. You're going to get your valuation. You're going to get your cash. Simples. So let's have a look at a few examples, shall we? With the lovely Shaylee, because they got involved. They sent it off. I'm going to do it.
You've got the odd earrings and rings. Stones missing. Perfect. Send it in. Back of a watch. Something like
Could
that.
we move that?
Can I just
very
grab that out
technical
your
gun.
way?
We'll talk you through that
It's a
in a moment. Lovely.
You've obviously got white gold, yellow gold. There is no difference. It's just the colour. So the
Okay.
gold content would still be either 9, 14, 18. That's still the same. So the colour makes no odds. I mean, for example, this little box here, what do you think that may well be worth? I mean,
It's a little treasure trove there, isn't
I
it?
don't know. It's really tricky, isn't it?
Because I don't think a lot of people realise how valuable gold is.
No.
And that constant, well, it's been constant, the way it's gone up and up
Yeah.
and up, hasn't it? And we'll show you examples of that as we go through. So you want us to guess
I want you to guess.
the
Let's make it
value of
fun.
this box.
Oh, gosh.
Well, I'm going to go £300. Higher or lower, Hayley? Higher or lower for the game?
Oh, I'm gonna go higher.
Okay, where are you going?
Oh, have I got to pick a number?
Yeah.
I thought I could just go higher and win. I'm gonna go
a few
425.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's very precise.
300, 425.
Okay, so
Have we got a
grab
reveal?
a little
big
reveal there.
in here.
You ready?
Dun, dun, dun. Can't turn it around.
Sorry.
Can't get hold of it. Oh, hang on. Approximately
Wow.
£750 worth.
But do you know the best thing is if we sent that to you via Shop on TV, doing your order, getting your free pack, that would be more than 750.
This would give you 10%
10%
more.
extra.
Yes, because
Another,
they've got
another £75.
another £75 on top.
So it'd go from 750 to 825. That's our exclusive deal. Remember, you're going to get an extra 10% on the valuation of whatever you send.
And remember, you're ordering on our website, or you can order on our phones like normal. You need to pop it in the website into your basket, check your basket out as if you were ordering something, but it's completely free.
Free pack,
of charge.
free postage, free valuation, and free returns if you don't accept the valuation.
That's fantastic.
Where should we go? Where should we go?
Okay, so we've got some around the front here. So there's just,
Okay.
just a little single gold ring sat there
Okay.
in the drawer doing nothing.
Okay.
What do we think?
I'm thinking £100.
Oh gosh.
I should pick it
It's
up.
quite it's quite
Oh,
thick, isn't it? It's
now I'm
quite
thinking
thick.
more than £100.
Yeah. I'm going to go, I don't know,
Should probably
200.
smell it.
200.
Smell it? What? Is that a thing?
Shall I try it on? 200.
Okay, I said 100.
Okay, you ready?
Changed my mind.
No way.
£500?
For one item?
For one item, yeah.
And is that because of the weight?
And because
of
of the grade.
Yeah.
Right.
Quality.
That is a higher grade of gold. So the purity of gold within it is higher. That's 22 karat gold.
Wow.
Now, quite often, sort of your grandparents, they would often have 22 carat.
Gosh, £500.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll just look after
Oh
that.
no, you that one. Wow. And
Okay.
one more thing, what else?
Okay, so then we've got this one. Now, this is unhallmarked.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So,
So people might think,
well, should I send it? You know, how do I know what it is?
Yes.
So obviously we test it. We have the magical little gun that
gun
we
you
have
showed us.
moved casually off the table. So we would use that to test this. If anything comes in unhallmarked, okay, so it's like an X-ray, and it will determine what the contents of the gold is within the item. So that's a high grade of gold. It's just a few items, isn't it?
okay, I'm
So,
going to go.
I mean, it's really pretty, but I would probably look at that and think probably it wasn't real gold. So you just don't know, do you?
Exactly.
So, price-wise, don't, how much?
I didn't guess.
Because I would think that wasn't proper gold. Oh my word, there's another
It kept
zero.
coming, look.
Wow.
2,500. So you could be so pleasantly
And then you get an extra 10%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that £250 extra?
Yes.
It
Oh
is.
my word.
And that's the reaction we get from our customers
I
when we call them
bet.
back.
Oh, lovely.
And
We've
it's
got
like
it.
the conversations we have are incredible.
I bet it's really
with the
satisfying.
gratitude and the
excitement.
excitement, because it's the thought of what we can now do with that cash. It's recycled that precious metal.
Yeah.
And what can we do now?
We're almost at that very exciting part of the evening.
We are.
Yeah.
Is there a countdown on?
It's, well, Paul, our director, is getting
Getting
to that.
ready.
He's getting ready.
It's like New Year's
preparing
Eve.
himself. Yeah.
We need party poppers and
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff. Silly string.
Silly. Oh, I love a bit of silly string.
Yeah, I think Izzy would love to clear that up.
I once had a bad can of silly string, and somebody sprayed it all over a brand new jumper, and didn't go stringy. It just was like
Just blodge.
just blodged, and my mum couldn't get it out for love nor money. We had to throw the jumper away.
I remember getting it in my hair
Right.
and trying to get it out of your hair is just like mission impossible.
Yeah.
Mission impossible. I mean, you need a trip to the hairdressers. You need a razor just to get it all out. It's a nightmare. Nightmare. Do you know what isn't a nightmare though?
What's that?
Sending your gold in to post it
Oh,
on the cash.
I see what you
I
did there.
See what I
I
did there?
see what you did
It
there.
is
Yeah,
so simple.
Yes, yes.
It is so simple. All you have to do, go on our website, www.shopontv.co.uk. You're going to click on that big yellow tag right there, post gold for cash. It is going to take you to this page. You're then going to add it to your basket or buy now. make sure that you do check out. As you can see there, it's for free. 000, nothing to pay. You've got 3 options there. You can either sign into your account. If you haven't got an account, you can make one. Come and join us.
And it's free.
And it's free. Yes. And if you don't want to do that, you can just check out as a guest. So you've got options there. Once you've done that, you will receive your free pack. Now, your pack includes the envelope, which you are going to send everything in. Now, this is special delivery. It's guaranteed, it's tracked. This here is your how-to letter. This is going to give you all the instructions, what to do, what not to do, etc. And then this one, this is what you need to fill out. This is going to be your details, your bank details, all about your precious metals that you are sending. Then you're going to put that all into this envelope. You're going to take it down to the post office. They are going to give you a tracking receipt. They're going to send it off. Now, if you were to do this tonight, if you were to order your pack this evening for free, you will get this Tuesday morning. When you've got it on Tuesday, if you take it to the post office before closing, they'll send it. Post Gold for Cash will receive it Wednesday morning. You'll get your valuation, and then you could get your cash, if you say yes, that afternoon, Wednesday afternoon.
And actually, because people are lucky in a sense, because they've got all of Sunday and actually Monday. So if you have any questions that you want to ask while you're waiting for your pack to arrive Tuesday morning, you can call Post Gold for Cash. And we'll give you the number again shortly. But, you know, it's that time, ladies and gentlemen. If you've been watching on Freeview, it's going to get very, very busy because ITV and STV are about to join the party. Potentially millions and millions of people all around the nation. So we'll see you the other side of this. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shop on TV with me, Rob Lock, with an E. It is wonderful to have your company today, and we have a special show for you where you can make money. Now, there's a novelty. You can watch television and you can make money. How? Well, if you have gold or silver or platinum or palladium or any kind of precious metals lying around that you don't need anymore, don't want anymore, that have no sentimental value whatsoever, we're going to provide you with a completely free service that will allow you to turn those precious metals into money, real money, and you can do it quickly as well. We're going to tell you all about Post Gold for Cash. You're going to use our website to get a free Post Gold for Cash selling pack that then you can send your items into Post Gold for Cash directly for free, and then get a valuation for free, and then get offered money for your items for free, which if you accept will be in your bank account by 4 p.m. that same day. We're going to get all into it. It's all safe, it's all secure, it's all insured, and it's actually one of the nation's preeminent online gold buying companies, Post Gold for Cash. They've been around for a long time. They are trusted on Trustpilot. They have hundreds of thousands of customers. Everybody who uses the service has been very, very happy indeed. I would or could say about Post Gold for Cash, OMG, but I'm not going to, because instead I'm going to say KMG and introduce our brand new presenter, Kelly Michelle Gray, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Hello.
What an intro. The K to the M to the G.
The K to the M to the G.
Here she is.
I love a three-barreled name. Welcome to Shop on TV. I know you've been on, I think, what, once or twice before, haven't you?
Yeah, once. I did my first show a few weeks ago. Yeah, and now I'm with you.
I can only apologise in advance.
I've already heard it, so we're okay.
Let's give Kelly a big welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Shop on TV. Now, you've been doing your homework about Post Gold for Cash, haven't you?
I have.
And look, I'm gonna take not a complete back seat here, but I'm really interested. I'm always interested to hear other people's perspectives about, particularly this service, because it's such a good service. What sort of stuck out about it for you, and why do you think people should be using it tonight?
Well, like you said, it's absolutely fantastic, Rob. I actually used Post Gold for cash before I came here. And the thing that hit me was, if you're at home right now, I guarantee you have got a piece of jewellery sitting in your jewellery box that's just gathering dust. You might have been given a piece of jewellery as inheritance from someone that maybe isn't to your liking, so you don't wear it. If you're like me, I have so many single earrings in my jewellery box where I've lost the other one, it's gone walking. I'm never going to wear them again. Now, all of these things you could use to create a memory, to do an experience that you've been wanting to do, to buy that outfit that you've seen, and you just keep putting it off because then there's never that extra bit of cash just hanging around. And it's always needed for bills or for petrol, whatever else.
Well, the car never
it is,
breaks down at a convenient point, does it? Or the washing machine.
I know, or a flat tyre.
Yeah.
So this is your opportunity. Grab those single earrings. Take that piece of jewellery that you were given as inheritance that you don't quite like and create something more with it that you're going to get more out of. Imagine you take that piece of jewellery and you go and get a family portrait done. You're going to see that every day, and it's going to give you that 1 second to have a little think and remember who gave you that inheritance jewellery. And all you have to do is go on to our website. Once you're on the website, which is www.shopontv.co.uk, you're going to see that big yellow banner. Do you see it? See it, Rob? So you're going to...
Yeah, I'm squinting. I think it's just about making it out.
You're going to click on it. And once you're on there, you're going to scroll down. You're going to add it to your basket. However, we have got some great exclusive offers for you right there on that website. So you're going to click on there. And once you've done that, as you can see, it's a 0.00. That's because this is for free. This is free. You're going to either add to your basket or buy now. Then once you've done that, it's easier just to buy now, if I'm completely honest, guys. Once you've done that, you've got 3 options. You can either sign into your account. If you don't have an account with us, you can create one. Or if you don't want to do that, you can continue as guest. You will then receive your free parcel from this. So once you've got it, what you get with it is you get your envelope, and you also get this letter. Now this letter here is for you to fill out. You're going to fill out your details, your bank details, and all the information about your precious metal that you're sending off to Post Gold for Cash. As well as that, you've also got an instruction letter. So if you've forgotten anything, it's all there. Once you've done that, you are going to take your gold, you're going to place it in the envelope, you're going to take it down to the post office, you're going to hand it over to the post office, they're going to give you a tracking receipt, it gets sent to Post Gold for Cash, and that day that it gets received to them, they are going to call you with a valuation, and if you accept, that day, that money will be in your account. It is as simple as that. And it's a no obligation. So if you decide, I don't like that valuation, that's not for me.
Just say no.
Just say no.
Yeah, or just say maybe, or just say, I'll have all of it, none of it, or some of it. It's entirely up to you. The power is in your hands. But I just want to make a quick point here. As Kelly was saying, you're ordering a free gold selling pack. Now, you can go directly to that page at any time. It's a permanent page that we have on the Shop on TV website, which is shopontv.co.uk/gold. And that's got some more information. But also, you'll notice this has got an item code. We've added the free gold selling pack as a product, essentially, just like you were buying a toaster oven or a mop or a cleaning solution. And the reason for that is that it's permanently in our inventory, and if you ever want to order another free gold selling pack you can do it as many times as you like, then you can just use the item number, put it in the search bar of the website, quote it on the phone line 0333 241 241. As Kelly said, £0 and 0 pence. Free postage and packing, no money changes hands, we don't ask for any payment information whatsoever. All that does is it securely transmits your information, your name, your address, your phone and your email to Post Gold for Cash. By the way, we never ever sell or share your information, your private information, with a third party. It's kept on our servers absolutely securely, bank-grade encryption. It's transmitted via that same level of security to Postgold for Cash. They also never sell or share your information to any third party. So it's in a closed loop. And that's purely because the reason we've done that is, A, you can come back at any time and get a free gold selling pack if you want another one. And again, no limit to the amount of times that you use the service. But also, this is why you're going to do it right now, because you're going to get 10% extra on top of your free valuation when and only when you do it through Shop on TV. That is exclusive. So get it now. You stick it in a drawer. There's no time limit. These don't expire. The offer doesn't expire. There was one customer of Postgold for Cash didn't send it back for 10 years, Kelly.
10 years. What made you wait that long?
Maybe I don't know.
But you know what? If you order your pack this evening, because it's the weekend, you will receive it on Tuesday. Now, when you receive it, if you take your envelope to the post office by end of business Tuesday, you will get your phone call on Wednesday morning with your valuation. If you accept it, your money will be in your account Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday afternoon.
And it's either a bank transfer, and in fact on the form you can put your bank info. But if you want cash, they'll do checks as well. Checks free.
Yeah.
They'll send you a check out. It'll be the next day, obviously, you know, because they're going to write the check and send it to you. But if you want cash, they'll pull it out the bank. All they ask is that you pay for the secure envelope to send that cash back to you, which is £9, and they will take that off of your valuation. All the valuations are based on the actual mid-market rate of gold the day that the items are received. So it's not guesswork. It's not, yes, I think that's worth about so and so. No, it's empirical data based on the actual gold prices that day, minus a... sorry, somebody just said that. Was that camp? Apparently that was camp. Sorry. I
think you worked
There's nothing wrong with that.
I think you rocked it, Rob.
What was I saying? Excuse me, before I was rudely interrupted by my producer. Anyway, and yes, they retain a modest percentage for their service. They are a service after all. So you're always going to get, in fact, they guarantee you're always going to get the best price possible from any online gold buying company. So much so, they will match any offer you get from any other online gold buying company. And of course, when you go through Shop on TV, you'll get the extra 10% on top. And there is no limit whatsoever. If ridiculously, if you, let's say you had an item or items that were valued at £1 million, you would get £100,000 of extra free money on top of that million. I mean, honestly, and if you went direct to Postgold for Cash, you would not. This is an exclusive offer. Get one, even if you're not sure if you've got anything at the moment. Just get it, it's free. It's costing you nothing. And it's not like we're making money out of your data, because we're not. You know what I mean? There are zero catches. And by the way, the form, because you'll fill out your information when you process your order through Shop on TV. Again, free P&P, free everything, £0 and 0 pence. Your form from Postgold for Cash will actually come mostly pre-populated, so your name, your address, your phone and your email. All you need to put in is how many items you're sending, sign and date. There is a section here for you to add your bank details, your bank account number and your sort code. Bear in mind, no one can take money out of your account that way. So it is secure, but if you don't want to put it there for just whatever reason, skepticism or such, doesn't matter, because when you're contacted for your offer, they will ask you where you want the money to be sent. And maybe you don't want it in your bank account, maybe you do want a cheque, or maybe you do want cash. So no obligation to put that info on there, and you can change your mind as well. And if you don't want to talk to somebody over the phone, because they will call, it'll be a Bournemouth number, an 01202 number. Just put right on the form somewhere, or a little slip of paper or a post-it note, please will you email me my offer. Or if you don't want to deal with it at all, then you can nominate somebody else. Please will you phone so-and-so, or please will you email so-and-so on my behalf. And they will do, they're such a great company. I'll give you their number now, actually. Oh, that's the wrong one. No. Here it is, 01202 844 198. That's 01202 844 198. Place your order, check out now. You've got to check out just like a product, otherwise it won't transmit the information to Postgold for Cash. It's free. Again, no money's changing hands. But while you're waiting until Tuesday morning to get your pack, if you've got any questions at all, if you've got anything out of the ordinary that you think is specific to you that you want to check before you send your items back, just give them a call. Simple as that.
Yeah, it is so simple. And as well, it's safe. You are insured, right?
Yes.
We need to really tell you about this as well.
Yes, we do.
Because you are fully insured with this. So if your gold is worth less than £750, if you think it's worth about that, then you're done. If you think it's worth more than that, then you do have the opportunity where you can pay extra for extra insurance, ranges from £3 to £10. Now, if you then say yes to your valuation, Post Gold for Cash will refund you that money.
And so, that's not us taking that, by the way, or no, Post Gold for Cash, that's the post office.
That is the post office
or
taking
£10.
That. Yeah, we don't take that, but they will refund you that money. I mean, it's such a winner. But you know what else we haven't told them?
What's that?
Which is my most exciting
Oh, I know
thing.
what you're going to say. Yeah.
If you order your pack with us this evening and you say yes to your valuation once you've sent it off, Wednesday afternoon, you will also be entered in not just one, not two, but 3 cash prize draws. First one is the one direct through Post Gold for Cash. It's to win £500. The second one is with Shop on TV. We are offering a £500 cash prize, but also a £500 credit to spend with us here on Shop on TV, as well as getting the extra 10% on top of your valuation.
Now, I want to just point out that on there, it does say the next draw is the 30th of April. These are ongoing. They run every 4 months. So if you don't get your pack back in time for the 30th of April, fear not, said he, for mighty dread, because you'll just be entered into the next one. So it's a rolling, all those 3 draws are always ongoing. Yeah.
Always.
Now, I think it's important that we start to look at just the kinds of money that potentially people might make.
Absolutely. And we have actually got a picture up here to show you. Now, I have to say this one because I just love the name of the place. So, and Rob can't say it. So, this one is in 9 carat.
Yeah.
I can't talk
Easy
now.
for you
I'm
to
taking
say.
lessons from you. 9 carat gold, and it's from Porthmadog. Now, they got £456. If they had gone through us, they would have got that extra 10% on top of that as well. Next to it, you've got 9 carat gold from Wells, that ring there, £161. Again, they would have got the extra 10% if they'd have gone through Shop on TV.
And that would have been £17.
Would it? See, I was leaving you to
They always round up. Post Gold for Cash always round up.
Do they?
So £2,432 for that 18 carat gold, that customer in Ipswich. They'd have got an extra £244 on top. And £1,785, all that bundle of 9 carat gold, they'd have got £179 extra only and just by going through Shop on TV. Now, on another day, in another time, another place, another dimension, in reality, there was a show, the first ever show of Post Gold for Cash in a different studio not far from here, Manchester adjacent, or as we call it, Warrington. And Sean and Hayley were with 2 of the fine folks, Sam and Steve, from Post Gold for Cash. And they brought a lot of very expensive clobber with them, but also a few red herrings to see if they could catch the Shaleys out. And here's what happened.
You've got the odd earrings and rings. Stones missing. Perfect. Send it in. Back of a watch. Something like that.
Could we move that?
Can I just
very
grab that out your
gun.
way?
We'll talk you through that in a moment.
You've obviously got white gold, yellow gold. There is no difference. It's just the colour. So the gold content would still be either 9, 14, 18. That's still the same. So the colour makes no odds. I mean, for example, this little box here, what do you think that may well be worth? I mean,
it's a little treasure trove there, isn't it?
I don't know. It's really tricky, isn't it?
Because I don't think a lot of people realise how valuable gold is.
No.
And that constant, well, it's been constant, the way it's gone up and up and up, hasn't it? And we'll show you examples of that as we go through. So you want us to guess?
I want you to guess.
The value of this box.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to go £300. Higher or lower, Hayley? Higher or lower for the game?
Oh, I'm gonna go higher.
Okay, where are you going?
Oh, have I got to pick a number? I thought I could just go higher and win. I'm gonna go 425.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's very precise.
300, 425.
Okay, so
Have we got a reveal?
A little
big
reveal there.
in here.
You ready?
Dun, dun, dun. Can't turn it around.
Sorry.
Can't get hold of it. Oh, hang on. Approximately £750 worth.
But do you know the best thing is if we sent that to you via Shop on TV, doing your order, getting your free pack, that would be more than 750.
This would give you 10% more.
extra.
Yes, because they've got
another £75.
another £75 on top.
So it'd go from 750 to 825. That's our exclusive deal. Remember, you're going to get an extra 10% on the valuation of whatever you send.
And remember, you're ordering on our website, or you can order on our phones like normal. You need to pop it in the website into your basket, check your basket out as if you were ordering something. But it's completely free.
Free pack,
of charge.
free postage, free valuation, and free returns if you don't accept the valuation.
That's fantastic.
Where should we go? Where should we go?
Okay, so we've got some around the front here. So there's just, just a little single gold ring sat there in the drawer, doing nothing.
Okay.
What do we think?
I'm thinking £100.
Oh gosh.
I should pick it
It's
up.
quite thick, isn't it? It's
now I'm
quite
thinking
thick.
more than £100.
Yeah, I'm going to go, I don't know, 200.
Smell it.
200.
Smell it? No. Is that a thing?
Shall I try it on? 200.
Okay, I said 100.
Okay, you ready?
Changed my mind.
No way. For one item?
For one item, yeah.
And is that because of the weight?
And because
of
of the grade.
Yeah.
Right.
Quality.
That is the higher grade of gold. So the purity of gold within it is higher. That's 22 karat gold.
Wow.
Now, quite often, sort of your grandparents, they would often have 22 karat.
Gosh, £500.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll just look after
Oh
that.
no! You that on. Wow. And
Okay.
one more thing. What else?
Okay, so then we've got this one. Now, this is unhallmarked.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So,
people might think,
well, should I send it? You know, how do I know what it is?
Yes.
So obviously we test it. We have the magical little gun that
gun
we
you
have
showed us.
moved casually off the table. So we would use that to test this. If anything comes in unhallmarked, okay, so it's like an X-ray, and it will determine what the contents of the gold is within the item. So that's a high grade of gold. It's just a few items, isn't it?
okay, I'm
So,
going to go.
I mean, it's really pretty, but I would probably look at that and think probably it wasn't real gold. So you just don't know, do you?
Exactly.
So, price-wise, don't. How much?
I didn't guess.
Because I would think that wasn't proper gold. Oh my word! There's another
It kept
zero.
coming, look.
Wow.
2,500. So you could be so pleasantly
And then you get an extra 10%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that £250 extra?
Yes.
It is.
My word.
And that's the reaction we get from our customers
I
when we call them
bet.
back.
Oh, lovely. We've
And
got
it's
to.
like the conversations we have are incredible.
I bet it's really
with the
satisfying.
gratitude and the
excitement.
excitement, because it's the thought of what we can now do with that cash. It's recycled that precious metal.
Yeah.
And what can we do now?
Well, let's think about that. What can you do now with more money? If you were to just now, for a few moments, think about what you would spend extra money on. Do you need extra money? Is there anyone in the world who doesn't need extra money? I know some pretty wealthy people, and they'll all happily take a little bit of extra money. But these are funny times, aren't they? I don't need to spell that out. You have your own opinions about that I'm sure you're thinking right now. So maybe it is cost of living. Maybe just you're struggling to pay for things right now. They're expensive, petrol, etc., etc. Maybe something's just broken down. Maybe it's school fees. Who knows? Only you can think of the top 3 reasons right now that you would need some extra money, and that's good. And we all sit every day at some point and think about financial considerations, don't we? But now you've got a chance potentially to do something about it. You can take a very small action. You can make one very small decision that could change that situation immediately. And normally it's not an easy situation to change, is it? You need money. Where do I get it from? That's the big question, isn't it? Maybe I'll sell something on an auction website. Well, you know, there are fees, and you've got to kind of know what you're doing with that. It's not always easy. Maybe I've got some jewellery, I'll go pawn it. Well, again, nothing wrong with pawnbrokers, but their business model is to buy from you for as low as possible, hope you don't pay back the money they've given you and retrieve the item so they can then sell it for a lot more. So if only there were a way that you could take items, precious metal items, whether it's gold, silver, platinum, palladium, etc. Doesn't matter whether it's jewellery, whether it's coins, whether it's an old watch strap, if it's stuff you don't wear anymore, if it's stuff you've inherited that is, you know, is lovely and all that, but you're never going to wear it, you're never going to use it. It's been sitting in a drawer, it's been sitting in a box somewhere up in the loft, doing nothing but gathering dust. Well, now, within as little as, actually, depending on when you place your order for your pack, you can, within 24 hours, get cash for that. Actual cash if you want it. And that's what Post Gold for Cash are all about. But it's also about trust, it's about safety, it's about security and peace of mind. Well, first of all, Shop on TV is a partnership with ITV and STV. So, you know, you're buying from, ordering from a reputable source. But you're also using a trusted partner of Shop on TV's, and they are one of the preeminent companies in this nation of ours for buying gold online. If you go to the comparison websites and ask, you know, what's the best one, Post Gold for Cash comes up time and time again. They're excellent on Trustpilot. They've got 300,000 satisfied customers, I believe now. They've paid out over £50 million in payments for people who've sent their precious metal items in. They are trustworthy, they are safe, and the whole service is completely and utterly secure. And it's free. It costs you nothing to get your free gold selling pack, send it back, get a free valuation, and money in your account the same day they call you with your offer if you choose to accept it. It's fully insured, it's Royal Mail as well, it's the King's Mail that's getting your items to them, completely closed service. Everything's opened in Post Gold for Cash's premises. There are no packages left on the doorstep if nobody's home. You know, it is totally your opportunity right now to make some money out of unwanted items that you may have lying around your home. And if you're not sure, well, I think I've got some stuff. Order your pack, stick it in a drawer, even if you don't use it right away. Maybe you know that you're going to potentially come into some inheritance items in the future, possibly. But you haven't yet. Get one of these. If it's in the drawer, they don't expire. There's no ceiling on the amount of money that you'll get paid, whatever it's worth on the day, the mid-market rate, plus a modest percentage that Post Gold for Cash retain for their services. So it's consistent, it's transparent, it's honest, and you're going to get your best bang for your buck. And they will even match any other online gold buying service, as long as you can provide proof from that other online gold buying service as to what that valuation was. Not only will they match it, if they value your items at a higher price, they'll give you the higher price. And by doing it through Shop on TV now, it's the only way with Post Gold for Cash you can get 10% extra on top. You've got to do it now. We've added this as a product. So you go to our website or you call our phone number, you click on the banner, or you can actually go to our show page. You can put the item number into the search bar. Basically, we permanently have a banner on the front page anyway. Just click on it, and there it is. You've got to add it to your basket, or you've got to... In fact, don't do that, because then you've got to go to your basket and then you've got to check out. If you just click Buy Now, because it's free, just either sign into your account if you've got one, create one free of charge if you want to, so you can check out quicker next time with Shop on TV. Don't have to, or continue as a guest if you don't want to leave any of your information. We don't store any information when you check out as a guest, so do make sure that you make a note of your order number. That's important. And that's it. You've literally got everything to gain and zero cost, zero to lose, and you have total peace of mind from buying from one of the most reputable possible. Well, I keep saying buying, ordering your pack from one of the most reputable sources in the nation, and it's being sent to one of the most reputable sources for valuing and giving you money for your precious items. I mean, it's win-win-win, isn't it?
It is a win-win-win, and as well, we talk about safety.
Yeah.
And I know when you're sending off valuable items, you worry, what's going to happen? Could it get lost? It can't. It is insured. Okay, so if your gold, your metals are worth less than 750, then it's fully insured. If you think they're worth more, you can purchase extra insurance at the post office. Now, if you then go ahead with the valuation, say yes, Post Gold for Cash will actually refund you that extra insurance money. So you will not be out of pocket. Guys, it is
What happens if you don't accept the offer, though?
If you don't accept the offer, that's a really good question, Rob.
Well, thank you very much. I thought that all by myself.
I thought you did. If you don't accept the offer, and if you say, actually, do you know what? Post-golf cash, I'm not feeling that today. Not a problem. They'll send it back to you. They'll just send it back to you. That's it.
And they'll include the same level of insurance that you paid to send it back to you.
Yeah.
Now, there are caveats. If, let's say, for example, you sent in all your items and it was all costume jewellery and not worth anything, they wouldn't normally send that back to you. They can dispose of it if you want. But if you do want it back, they will still return it to you. And with insurance, if you paid for insurance, extra insurance, but the only caveat is that they ask you to pay for the envelope to have it sent back to you, which is £9. So it's very, very fair. By the way, Kelly, so you're going to get your little bubble mailer.
Yes, you are.
And if you can't fit all your items in there, what's a person to do?
Let me tell you, Rob Lock.
OK, please do.
So, if you get your
That's
envelope,
with an E, by the way.
Lock with an E.
Yeah.
I'm grey with an A, you know.
Grey with an A.
The American way.
Oh.
I know. So if you... back to it, Cal. Back in the room. So if your gold doesn't fit in this envelope, if you are like Aladdin's cave, you've got too much gold, do not worry, do not fear. Get yourself a bigger envelope, and then this envelope acts as a label. So you're still insured, you're still tracked, it's still free. Mm-hmm. This just acts as the label for all of your gold.
Do you know there's no weight limit or size limit? You could theoretically put it on the size of a or on the side of a shipping container, but you wouldn't really get it on the scales at the post office.
You wouldn't, and I'm sure probably the lovely little lady that works at the local post office, she probably struggle.
You'd ruin her day.
You would.
You really
probably
would.
put her back out. And, you know, it would just all be a palaver.
Yes.
No one wants that on a Monday.
But you know what? If you've got a canteen of silver cutlery, as long as you know it's silver, or some platters or jugs, or I don't know, well, you know, whatever it may be, wash basins. You need a big box to put your... If you've got a big jug, you need a big box, don't you? And that's where this really comes in handy.
Oh, gosh.
Did I say something funny?
I'm just trying to catch my breath this evening.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do. People are rendered breathless when they're around me, generally. So just so you know, any colour of gold... I want to explain a few things. Gold is yellow. You probably know that. But how is white gold white then? Well, because they mix it with white metals. And actually, there's still a slightly yellow tinge to it because it's a diluted version of yellow gold. It's usually rhodium plated, which is a white metal, and that makes it look even whiter and sparklier. Rose gold, they add copper. Gives it a red tinge. Oh, I've just heard, by the way, excuse me, I've apparently got to interrupt myself. We have lots of people who have this in their basket. You've got to check out your basket just like you would a product, because that sends everything securely to Post Gold for Cash. By the way, we never share your information with any third party. We don't share or sell your data, neither do Post Gold for Cash. So it's safe to check out, but if you don't check out and actually click the checkout and complete the transaction, even though it's free, then Post Gold for Cash will not get that information and they won't be sending you a free gold selling pack. So just very, very quickly, purity of gold's important as well. That you can send anything to Post Gold for Cash. If you don't know whether it's real precious metal or not, it doesn't matter. They're the experts. Let them do the valuation and tell you, right? But costume jewellery, anything that's plated is worthless. However, there are different purities of I'll use gold as an example. Mm-hmm. So most people will have heard of 9-carat gold. There's also 14-carat gold, which is mainly American, but I work for the original shopping channel and we did sell a lot of 14-carat gold, and I imagine quite a lot of that's going to be in these packs. There's also 18-carat gold and 22-carat gold. That is purely a percentage of that alloy is pure gold. Yeah. So for example, with 9-carat, it's 37.5%. With 18-carat, it's 75%. They will melt these items down and extract the pure gold. That's all they care about. So that's how they have X-ray machines that will allow them to discover what percentage of precious gold or platinum or silver or palladium or whatever is in your item or items, and then they'll know what the weight of that is, and they can multiply that by the actual market rate on the day for those metals. And that's how they determine your valuation, and they deduct just a modest percentage for their own services. So it's all fair, it's all above board, it's all square, there's no guesswork, you know what I mean? And it doesn't matter what you send in. You might have bought something from abroad, like in Germany, they have 8-carat gold, which is not even recognised as gold in this country. But it doesn't matter, because all Post Gold for Cash care about is the actual physical amount of gold in that item, and it could be as little or as much as as you have. Now, they'll look at different ways to tell the purity of that gold. One of the obvious ways in this country is hallmarks. So maybe you don't know what a hallmark is. What's a hallmark? Let's find out from the folks at Post Gold for Cash.
There'll be things that you think are worthless, but actually are worth more than you ever realised, which is really exciting.
I mean, there could be things like this that you wore and wore and wore, and then
it's not fashionable anymore.
Keeper rings. Very fashionable back in the sort
What are they called, these?
Keeper rings.
Keeper rings.
Yes.
Keeper ring.
Like a lot of us got onyx rings. I remember getting an onyx ring for my 18th.
Me too.
And I remember the stone falling out, and then that had value. And it was lovely from when I was 18.
Yeah, but
don't wear it anymore.
Yeah.
And so that went in the package for me.
I mean, there's so many things that has value that.
And has that got a hallmark?
Couldn't it?
Or has that not got a
Oh,
hallmark?
have we got to look for it
Go and
now?
have a look for it.
Sam's going to say have a look for it. Right, I'm going to move this out and have a look.
Has it got a hallmark?
Let's have a look.
Because again, I'd look at that and think, oh, is it real gold? Because it's got that look to it.
Yes.
So I would
isn't it?
flip it and look at the bottom.
Under there.
That's a yeah.
Can you see it? Oh, you look really intelligent.
Do I?
I think we've got a position.
Is there a job for me?
I think so. Yeah.
There would be if I could find
Can't see a
anything.
thing, but you
I mean, you look very dapper. So
There you go.
so there is, but can you read it?
I can't see anything.
Or is there not one?
I can't find it.
No?
No, I'm useless. You don't want to
That
give
might
me
be
a
the
job.
chocolate one, Sean.
If there wasn't, you'd still be able to discover what that gold was.
absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
So we have an X-ray gun, a big old yellow gun that's very expensive, but it does the job. So it's like going to the hospital and having an X-ray at the hospital. They can look at your bones. I can look at the content of the metal within the item.
Oh, wow.
Come on, you can do this.
Is it there?
I don't know.
I don't. Let me see.
You have a look. Oh, we're not very good
Do
at
we
this.
give you an easy one?
Yes. With a really big hallmark on.
I don't. Is there one?
So here, just on the inside of this bangle.
Look, just completely pointed it out.
I know.
Really big font.
I couldn't make it any simpler for you,
I don't
frankly.
think there is one in there.
I hope there's not.
Shall I have a look?
You have a look. I bet you
You
can
have a look
find
in
it.
that one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Can you see it?
This is a skill, Sam.
Absolutely.
You have a real skill.
And
She
good
does.
eyes.
She has great skill.
Well, clearly my eyes are not that good because I couldn't see the graph.
You're close up, but not a long way away. Again, you might be at home thinking, is it? Put it in the envelope.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You don't need to know because
Look,
oh,
look what Sam's doing.
what's she doing? She's getting closer.
Sam does it. She's really close. Really close.
Trying to make it look professional.
Close.
I think it might be right. I think
There
it
isn't
might not be.
one.
I think it could
I've
have been
chosen a one
resized.
piece.
I think you've done really well. Yes. And this
knew
one,
that.
I mean, you don't need a loop. You can see that.
Yes.
I think this says. Does it say 9 carat? This says 9 carat, I think. Would it say that?
It is 9 carat.
Hey, the
You
winner.
win it. You win.
You get an envelope.
By the end of this, you're going to have all of it hallmarked. You're going to know what they all are.
I'm seeing double now. I've had my eyes closed. I've been doing this, but
That is a real skill, Sam.
It is.
That's a learned skill, though, isn't it? Because
Thank
you've
you.
been there for
Over 15 years, yes.
And you started. Just reiterate how you started.
So I started there working, phoning the customers to give them their offers.
Thank you.
So that's what I started doing.
Right.
And then I started to get curious. You know, I want to go and have a look.
It is something, though, you would naturally,
You're
I think,
drawn
get
to it like a
really
magpie.
interested in.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then now you do the valuation.
I do. So the majority of the items that you send in to us will cross my table and I will value it for you.
So I was just reading that we have no emails.
What?
None whatsoever.
No one loves us this evening.
Look, if you've got any questions at all, studio@shopontv.co.uk. I'd love to hear how you're doing. I would
us
love if you could welcome the wonderful Kelly Michelle Gray. You sound like a movie star, that name. You look like a movie star.
That's why I did that. Yeah,
Is that what it was?
And that's what I was aiming for, you
Do
know.
at home, do you have a little speaker that in the morning says, "Morning, Angel"?
No.
With your onesie, you look a bit like one of the...
Oh, really?
You know,
oh, like a Charlie's Angel. I was actually named after the original Charlie's Angels. My mum and dad couldn't decide what to call me, and their favourite Charlie's Angel was Kelly, and...
Well, it's all making sense.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
But you could be Charlie.
I could be Charlie, or what was his name? Bosley?
Bosley.
Oh, Bosley, or something.
Bosley, whatever his name was.
But honestly, you've got a golden aura about you, which is why you're tonight presenting Post-Gold for Cash. But I had a question.
Okay, go for it.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Oh, here we go.
Well, we looked at hallmarks. You know, it's easy if you can tell there's a hallmark.
Yep.
Gives you a clue. But Kelly Michelle Gray, what happens if there isn't a hallmark?
Well, Rob Lock with an E. Don't panic.
Okay.
Because honestly, if there's no hallmark or you can't find the hallmark, it really doesn't matter. Send it off anyway, because that is what Post-Gold for Cash will tell you. And actually, there's some other people that can tell you a bit more about this as well. I believe they rhyme with Kaylee. Shaylee?
Oh, Shaylee, yeah,
they are.
I've heard of them.
So what we would use is the Thermo Scientific.
Gosh.
And it's quite weighty. I don't know if you want
Let me
to...
put that back. Oh, it is weighty.
Yeah.
So you're pointing at the piece of the jewellery.
Yeah. So basically, we will hold the piece of jewellery across the end of it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, and then we hold it. So it's almost like, imagine going for an X-ray at the hospital.
Ah, right, and then it
The X-ray
tells
allows you to go through and see the bones.
Inside.
This then basically tells us what the metal content is
Oh,
in there
wow.
and what sort of percentages.
Very, very
Wow.
Wow.
This feels very expensive.
It is very expensive.
So I'm going to
yes.
pass that back.
Don't drop
I'll pass
So
it to
even if
Steve.
it's not hallmarked, you sort of know, well, I'm sure it is gold, but I can't find it. Or if you look at Hallmark and you're like me, all seems to just blur into one, and you're like, I'm not sure if those numbers mean anything. Send it into you,
Absolutely.
and you can always discover what it is.
Yeah, and if you've got a mixture of stuff, chuck it all in the bag. Some people will put it into individual bags or things like that. It's our job. You know, you just want ease. So put it into one of these packs, send it in to us, we'll deal with it from our end.
So it doesn't matter how many items you put in, as long as you fit into there.
You could send a single earring in if that's all you've got and you want to give it a go. If you've got other items, then just pop it all into us.
I find it really exciting when a customer sends in a pack and they put in a little envelope no value things that they think it's no value.
Yes.
And I've observed Sam with her special gun and and it comes up as gold, 18 carat.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden there's an extra £400 in the offer.
Yeah.
And I just find that really exciting for the customer.
That'd
be great.
That they didn't expect to get that offer.
I bet that's often the way. I think sometimes you look at something and think it is,
So
that's
we do
worth
the
a
work
fortune.
for them. We make it as easy as possible.
Well, good morning. If you are just joining us, this is Shop on TV with myself, Kelly Michelle Gray, and the gorgeous Rob Lock. But I'm going to get a bit serious for a second. I want to ask you a question. Have you got an item of jewellery that maybe someone who's passed has left you, someone you loved, but it's not really your kind of thing, or your size just doesn't suit you, and it's sitting in your jewellery box, you're not seeing it, it's not bringing you back those memories because you're not, you know, it's not on your hand, it's forgotten about, it's in that box. Why don't you get that piece of jewellery and make something of it to create a memory? Maybe there is a family portrait you want. You could get that instead, and then you're going to see it every day. It's going to give you those memories. Maybe there's a trip that you want to take with the family, with a loved one, grandkids, the kids. Use that money and actually treat yourself. Make those memories, because memories are what is important. They're what's going to stay with you. And if someone has left you that jewellery as an inheritance, then it's fantastic. It's going to make you think of them. And what can you do? You can use Post-Gold for Cash. That's Rob's fault, and we're going to blame Rob for that one later on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he's in the bin with that one. Because you put those words in my head. I'm going to go back to my serious conversation.
It's on the monitor
now.
if you need it.
It is on the monitor. It's bright lights.
Writ large.
So that's where Post-Gold for Cash can come in, because you can send that jewellery, make those memories, use that cash, and treat yourself. Just get your jewellery. Get your inheritance, put it in a bag, send it off to Post-Gold for Cash. Get that cash, make the memories, do the experience, treat your loved ones and treat yourself.
I love the idea several ideas, but maybe somebody passes away and they didn't have a lot of money, and they couldn't afford the sort of the funeral service that you would have, as a friend or a loved one, would have liked for them. But then you find they've got all of this jewellery that you know, you turn that into cash, and you can have a memorial service for them. Or, I mean, if it were me, a party, I'd want everyone to have a huge party, you know, kind of thing. Or a park bench with a plaque, or a something like that. I like also, you know, if you're a charitable or humanitarian-minded type person, you could actually get together with some of your friends, get all your bits and bobs together of gold or silver or platinum, all the stuff you're wearing anymore, or even go looking around jumble sales and, you know, car boot sales and things like that. And you could get the cash from it and you could give it to charity.
There's so many things that you can do.
Charity.
And the beauty as well with this is if you order your pack from us tonight, if you say yes to your valuation, you're not just going to get that price. We're going to give you an extra 10% on top of that. So if your jewellery is worth £1,000, you're going to get an extra £100 on top of that because you're with us. That's only if you go through our website and order it from us tonight. You will get an extra 10%. And remember, it is all for free. You're not paying for the postage and packaging. You're not paying for this. This is all free for you tonight if you go through Shop on TV.
Now, you do it on the website. As I say, we've added it as a product, so you'll always be able to find it. You'll always see that banner, which will take you through to the gold page. There's lots of it. But can I show you? Let me show you a different way. Now, if you're used to tuning into Shop on TV every night and buying our regular wares, maybe it was the Wagner last night, and I've discovered I still have a paint stain on my jacket, which I must have brushed past a wall. Click the live on air shop now, and that. Or you could now you could have typed it into the search bar as Caroline did, but that's our regular show page because we're live tonight. It's there tonight or today. Obviously, if you come on another night, it won't be. It'll be, you know, something else. It'll be a vacuum or something. But that's why you can always keep a note of the item number 671236. You can put it in the search bar of the website. You can quote it to the customer service agent on the phones at 0333241241. Or you can just you know, find us through the banner, or go to shopontv.co.uk/gold. That is a permanent holding page for the Post Gold for Cash service. Now, you can only order one of these, by the way. This is an important thing. We're only going to let you order one. You can try and order more, but then you'll see that thing that you just saw there, or that notification. And that was done purposely by our producer to demonstrate this following point. The reason is that if you ordered 20 of these, 20 separate, you know, orders, free but still orders, essentially would go to Post Gold for Cash. They would then send you 20 packs. You'd send them all in, but they'd all have a different unique customer reference number, which will be put. You'll have a little sticker down there. You'd get 20 phone calls, 20 valuations. It would be very confusing. So you order one. If you need more, so if you know that your items are not going to fit in here, order your pack now. Check out. You're not going to pay anything. No financial information is required from you. No money is changing hands at all, ever, from us, ever, for this service. I'm going to give you their phone number because you can call them. They won't be there till Monday, but you can call them because they're going to receive your order on Monday and send you your free gold selling pack Monday, and you'll get it Tuesday morning. But while they're in the office, if you've got any questions or you need any extras, then they'll do it all under one unique customer reference number. So everything will be processed together. You get one valuation for all of it. Does that make sense? So their number is 01202 844 198. And again, that number is 01202 844 198. And I'll give that to you, various occasions throughout or intervals throughout the course of the show. By the way, you've seen Sam from Post Gold for Cash. If you want to email her, you can. Her email address is sam, funnily enough, at postgoldforcash.com. Also, funnily enough, sam at postgoldforcash.com. Maybe you've got an item you're not sure if it's going to be worth anything. Take a photo of it, send her an email, and when she's in the office on Monday, she'll get back to you. I'm gonna cover a few things here in a minute after our next video. Things like what if you have gemstones if it's jewellery you're sending. What do you do about that? Also, what happens if you've got one item that's too big to fit in here, or one item that is not going to be covered by the insurance. All the little nuances I will cover bit by bit as they come to me and as I remember them. But at the end of the day, the whole service is free. There are only 3 times you may pay extra money, and we'll cover that as well. But that's all for services that you will go, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. So that's for added insurance and so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, it's about how surprising you might find it when you get an offer from Post Gold for Cash, because most of the customers have no idea what their items are worth. And then they find out, and it's like, blimey, the Times Post Gold for Cash have got people who said it was worth so much more than I thought, particularly if your gold or your silver or your whatever is older. So actually in that show, from the very first show that we launched them at Shop on TV, from our other studio with Sean and Hayley and Sam and Steve from Post Gold for Cash, they looked through a few items, and Sean and Hayley played this funny little game where they had to guess what the items were worth. Shall we see how they did? Roll the tape.
We're going to look at some examples, and we'll go to those 3 examples that you laid out for us. Now, Sam did get us to guess what the value was.
I think I can guess now.
I think we'll do quite well.
I think we might get it right now. So we looked at this.
Yeah.
And I think this is a great little bag to send. If you can send a few bits, you can send just one item. But I think it's nice to have a little nosy round and send a few bits in. And what sort of stuff have we got in here?
So, I mean, we're looking at, onyx rings.
Oh gosh, yeah.
You mentioned earlier,
Yeah,
Steve,
absolutely.
and they're very much.
I remember mine had a stone in, and I lost the stone very early on.
There's been so many sort of gold rings that have been popular for so long, and then they go out of fashion.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You've got white gold, so that's still gold. That's still 9-carat gold. It's just white.
Okay.
Okay. Obviously, signet rings. It's pretty traditional. You often your grandparents would have a signet ring on the little finger, or use that as a wedding ring. So it doesn't look like there's that much there, really. And obviously, if I was making you guess again as to how much it was worth.
Well, we guessed, I think, what did you guess?
Wasn't it 2?
I think
3 and
I said 3, I think, and you said
3 and 4, I think.
Right, okay,
Something
3
like
and
that.
4, we were
way out.
we were rubbish.
700.
Should have added it together, really, because you will get an extra 10% on top of that. So if that was your bag, they would normally ring up and say £750 is what it's worth. Would you like that money? Would you like to accept it? And you can say yes or no. If you say no, they'll send it back for free. But actually, they'll add on another £75 because you are getting your sort of postage pack via us here on Shop on TV, because we've got an exclusive where you'll get an extra 10% on the value.
So another £75 takes it to 825. Have I got that right? Yes.
All right,
well,
sounds about right.
Call me countdown.
Easy maths right there.
Carol.
Carol.
So that extra 10%, no matter what the value is to your envelope. And we've got another example. This one blew me away, because this is just a single
Visually,
gold
just
band.
looking at that, again, you'd think, well, it's a gold. I think it's gold. I think it's got a hallmark. I think it's gold. It doesn't matter, as long as, send it in, even if it hasn't got a hallmark, if you think it's gold. You're looking at that thinking, yeah, it's a band. What do you think about... I think, did we guess about 100?
I think I said 100, yeah.
Quite low with it, weren't you?
Yeah, we were, yeah. Yeah, but it's a gold band. I wouldn't think
not much.
But it doesn't matter that it's not fancy and it's all singing and dancing. It's gold, and when you touch that and feel the weight, you do think, well, actually, it's
got something to it.
Gold. So what price was this, Sam?
Okay, so you're looking in the region of £500.
For one item.
Around £500
of course,
for that.
For you today, and obviously these are just ideas, and it would be £550 because you got an extra 10% on top of that.
So with our exclusive offer, an extra 10% and 3 prize
And obviously
draws.
it's not going to be every gold ring that's going to be £500. It's all down to the weight and the gold. What gold is that?
So that's 22-carat gold.
Oh,
so
right.
the purity is much higher than, say, the 9-carat gold that we've got here.
Okay.
So I'd like, if I may, to cover a few of the sort of slightly more outside of the box questions that you may have. The first one is, because if it's jewellery that you've got that you want to sell, and as if the money's worth more to you, than the sentimental value of the item, then obviously it's something you would consider using post-gold for cash for. A lot of jewellery has gemstones in it. So are gemstones included in the valuation? Now, generally, no. So if you have an item of jewellery that has a diamond in it, a single solitary diamond that is at least 1/4 carat and above. I mean, you can have other diamonds, but the one that they'll value is 1/4 carat diamond or above. Nothing smaller and no other gemstones. So if you've got gemstones in your jewellery, particularly if you think they're valuable, take them out. If it's a prong set, you can pair of pliers, you can just bend the prongs back, take the stone out. Maybe you want to change the setting. Maybe you've got this lovely gemstone, but you don't like the setting anymore, or it's worn out. You could sell the setting, get the money, buy a new setting, right? If it's channel set diamonds or channel set gems, anything along those lines that you can't get out easily and you want to keep them, you could always take them to a jeweller. You could always ask a jeweller, first of all, are they worth anything? It might actually not be worth taking them out in the first place. So, and some of the, I mean, I don't know if they'll charge you to take the gemstones out, but that's a consideration. So as long as it's a diamond 1/4 carat and above. Here are the 3 times when you will pay extra money. Well, pay any money, actually, for that matter. The only 3 times that you will be slightly out of pocket. Number 1, insurance. So remember, when the basic service, completely free, these envelopes from Royal Mail, they are automatically insured for £750, right? As soon as you take this to the post office and they scan the barcode, it activates that insurance. Now, if you want more insurance, maybe you've got an item that you think it, or items that you think is worth more than £750. The post office, they have 2 tiers of upgraded insurance. One of them is £1,000 worth of coverage, and that will cost you £3. You'll pay that at the post office counter, not to us, not to Shop on TV, not to Post Gold for Cash, to the post office, right? If you want £2,500 worth of coverage, which is the maximum, that will cost you £10. Again, you pay that at the counter. They'll put a sticker on your envelope to say which you've paid. So when Post Gold for Cash get your envelope, they will know that you've paid for extra insurance and which tier you've paid for. There will also be a weight listed on the envelope as well. So Post Gold for Cash will know the weight. They can weigh and do weigh every package to ensure that there is no discrepancy. Nothing's been lost in transit. Now, if and when you accept the offer from Post Gold for Cash, they will give you your money. They'll put the money in your bank account, plus the extra 10% you get exclusively by doing this through Shop on TV. If you go directly to Post Gold for Cash, you don't get the extra 10%, only through us. But they'll put, if you pay £3, they'll reimburse £3 on top of the valuation amount and on top of the 10%. You get £3 back. If it's £10 you've paid, they will give you the £10 back. Now, if you don't accept the offer, you've paid for the insurance, right? So they won't reimburse it if you don't accept the offer. Obviously, makes sense, right? But what they will do is if you want those items returned to you, they will insure them for the same level of extra insurance you paid. So they'll match it. You paid £3, they'll pay £3. You paid £10, they'll pay £10. So that's time number 1, that you may have paid some money that you will not get back. Number 2 is if you send in a whole bundle of stuff and it's all costume jewellery and it's all worthless. Now, they can dispose of it if you want, but if there is sentimental value and you want it back, all they ask is that you pay for the return envelope, which is £9. That's it. And they will take that through bank transfer from you and then return your items to you. That's number 2. And again, that's fair, right? If you want something that's worthless sent back to you, they just ask that you pay for the return envelope. Simple. The third and final and only other time that you would potentially be out of pocket is if you want cash, because you can have the money transferred into your bank account free of charge. Any UK bank account. If you want a cheque, they will send you a cheque. You don't have to pay for the stamp, they'll do that. But if you want actual cash, they'll pull that out of the bank and they'll send it to you. But again, you want that sent back in a secure, tracked, traceable envelope. You don't just want a regular manila envelope with a load of cash in it. They ask that you pay for the envelope to return the cash to you because it's a special service, and that's £9 as well. And that they'll actually just deduct from your valuation. That's it. Those are the only times you would have. Otherwise, everything else, ordering the pack, getting the pack, sending the pack back, getting the valuation, the whole 9 yards, the whole ball of wax, the whole block of cheese is absolutely free. And again, we don't store any or sell any of your information or share your data with anybody, neither do Post Gold for Cash. So it's secure, it's safe, you've got peace of mind of knowing that you're not going to get inundated with spam emails or, you know, pamphlets coming in your letterbox every single day. None of that. We don't do any of that rubbish. It's totally secure, bank grade or military grade encryption, and it just means that you can use this service. It's private, it's secure, it's insured, and your items are safe from start to finish, basically. There are other things that I can fill in, but I don't want to bombard you. There is, you know, a reasonable amount of information that I need to share, or we need to share with you. But we'll show you another little short clip. I just do want to show you this graphic, though, what we accept and what we don't accept. It's pretty simple. We don't accept anything that is fashion jewellery. So, in fact, we've got the graphic just here. I don't know if we can... Oh, that's the... Oh, you can put the video up if you want. I don't mind. Oh, that's the video. Oh, wait for the video's going to show... Sorry, excuse me. Just having a little conflab with my director. So that is... We've got a video that shows the same thing, apparently. So why am I telling you? So basically, a copper or copper nickel coins, foreign currency, any fashion watches, costume, rolled gold, gold-plated, metal core pinchback or silver-plated jewellery, electro-plated nickels, all of that's... It's not worth anything financially in terms of the precious metal content. Pewter or crystal. Now, where it says silver tableware or cutlery, I take umbrage with that, actually, because if it is solid silver, tableware or cutlery, it is worth something, and yes, you can send it in, and you'll know that because you'll find a hallmark that has a lion on it. If it's British, it has a lion on it, not 3 but 1 in profile. And if you're not sure, you can still send it in, but the fact is your envelope also becomes a label. You can tape it to the top of a box. What they do accept is absolutely anything that is gold, platinum, silver, palladium, iridium, it doesn't matter, any precious metal. And if you're not sure, you don't need to know. You're not the expert. They are. Send it in, and they'll let you know what's worth something or what isn't worth something. And I should also say, if you send a whole load of costume jewellery in that's worth nothing, but you've got one item, anything, doesn't matter how small it is, that is precious, if you want the whole lot sent back to you, then you don't pay for the return envelope. They do. So you get it all sent back for free as well. We're going to show another video. What are you in the mood for, Kelly?
Oh, that's
for our next video.
What a question!
Dealer's choice.
Wow.
It's 2:30.
I've got so many answers to that question, Rob. Yeah. I don't even know where to start. But I would just like to say hello, good morning to everyone that is just joining us here on ITV and SNTV.
SNTV?
That sounded like a Saturday morning show, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
STV. And on Freeview as well. This is Shop on TV with myself, Kelly Michelle Gray, and Rob Lock with an E. Now, what are we doing tonight? Let me tell you. We're talking everything gold. Yes, everything gold this evening.
I love
it's not
gold.
Ballet. It's not Aladdin.
See, I think of Austin Powers.
Do you really?
Yeah.
No, I'm more of the whole...
Schmuck and a pancake, cigar and a blintz.
80s track kind of girl, you know. I think kitchen disco.
80s
Tony
what
Hadley.
kind of girl?
80s kitchen disco.
Did you say track? Oh,
No.
Oh, am I here? Anyway,
back to the gold.
Moving on.
Back to the gold. Are you sitting at home right now wondering what is going on? I tell you what, look down at your fingers. Look in the mirror. Look at your earrings, because you could be walking around with a holiday attached to you.
Oh, I like that.
I'm not even joking. Right now, we are giving you the opportunity to sell your unwanted gold for cash, for free. For free, people. So all you have to do is have a look around your house, have a look in your jewellery box, because if you're like me, you'll have one of lots of different earrings because you've lost the other one, but you never throw it away just in case. And it's sitting in your jewellery box, not doing anything, you're never going to wear it. You might as well get some money. You might find a ring that was given to you by someone that you're never going to wear, but you want to use it for something. Why don't you sell it get some cash, treat yourself. There's always that moment in life where you think, I just want to give myself a treat, but there's always another thing to spend that money on. There's always bills, there's always kids, there's, you know, always something else where you need to spend that money.
Darn those pesky kids.
I know, always a nightmare.
Hey, I've got a question for you. I don't know why I want to say Arkel. I've got a question for
be
you.
careful, you don't.
No, no, Arkel, no Y at the end.
Okay, fabulous, thank you.
Well, how would you, if you had gold that you wanted to sell under normal circumstances, you know, genuine question, how would you sell it? How would you personally sell it?
How personally?
No, if you didn't know about Post Gold for Cash, what would you do?
I probably wouldn't. I'd keep it because I wouldn't.
You wouldn't know how to do it?
I wouldn't want. I know, and I wouldn't.
Would you try an auction website?
Probably not. I feel like it feels like it's a bit too much, and I don't want to spend out to possibly not gain back. I never think they give you enough, personally.
That's their business model.
That's their business, absolutely.
Yeah.
But,
buy low, sell high.
I feel like you really have to put trust into whoever is buying your cash off you, and I think with Post Gold for Cash, they've got excellent on TripAdvisor. They're established. They've been around for years. They have got nearly 3,000 good reviews on there. You know, they are someone you can trust.
They've paid out 50 million quid. They've paid out since they've been in business.
50
quarter
million
of a well, actually, it's now 300,000 trusted or satisfied customers. I understand.
So you want to go somewhere that you trust.
Are you excited? If I were to tell you, you've got your first email. Yes,
oh my gosh, get me my sunglasses and my agent on the phone now.
What's an agent? Elliot, hi Elliot, how are you? Now, admittedly, I'm sharing this with you. He says, hi Robin Kelly. I always tune in for the Post Gold for Cash segments. Cheers for the show. Hope you have a great night.
Aw, thanks Elliot. Yeah. It's lovely to meet you. It's really nice to hear from you. Guys, if you're sat there watching and you want to say hello, come and say hello. Send us a message, send us a little email. If you've got any questions, that's what we're here for. We can answer those questions. But remember, Post Cash, that is your fault. We had a conversation before this show. And
when I said don't say Post Cash for Gold.
Post Cash for Gold. And I wasn't saying it before then.
No.
And now it's stuck in my head. Doesn't take a lot.
I'm such a bad influence, I know.
People will be sat at home, and you are, yes.
I think they'll be lying down by now.
They're going to be sat at home, and they're going to go, well, why go through Shop on TV? I'll just go direct through.
Kelly, why go through Shop on TV when I can just go direct to Post Gold for Cash?
You picked up my cue, Rob. Congratulations.
It was very subtle.
Well done. Well done. Well, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why. Because if you go through us, when you get your valuation, if you say yes, you will get an extra 10% on top of that. So if your jewellery is worth £1,000, they offer you £1,000, you'll also get an extra £100 on top of that. Not only that, if that wasn't enough, you will be entered into not just one, not two, but 3 prize draws. The first one being direct through Post Gold for Cash, and that's a £500 prize draw. The second is the Shop on TV £500 cash draw. The third is the Shop on TV £500 credit to spend with us, how you choose, when you choose. So this is why, if you get your pack this evening, you order it from us, you'll get your extra 10% and the entry in 3 different prize
Now, Kelly,
draws.
do I have to send everything back by the 30th of April? It's listed as a date on there for the closing date.
No, you don't.
Right.
Because there will be another prize draw coming up.
Immediately after, even.
Yes, immediately after.
1st of May.
For 1st of May.
Yeah.
So you won't miss out. You will still be into that prize draw.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. It is free. It's free. They just get your envelope. Get it from us this evening. It's free.
I don't know why you wouldn't have one.
No.
It's like you don't buy a fire extinguisher for when you don't need it. You buy it for when you do.
Exactly.
We've all got one sitting in the corner, so well, most of us have anyway.
I mean, I'm sure I have somewhere.
This is a cash emergency extinguisher.
It is. You could get your extinguisher with this cash. And if you get your pack this evening, because it is the weekend, you will receive this on Tuesday morning. Now, if you put your gold in there, take it to the post office before end of business on Tuesday, it will get to post gold for cash Wednesday morning. You will get your valuation Wednesday morning, and if you say yes, by Wednesday afternoon, you've got your money in your account.
It's fair to say, though, that's only if you want cash like now.
Yep.
Like the quickest you can get it by ordering this through us now is Wednesday.
Yes.
But, you know, when you get the pack, they don't expire, they don't biodegrade very easily. You can have this in the drawer, you do whatever you like. Now, if you sent this, if you went to the post office on a Wednesday, you've got money in your account Thursday, as little as less than 24 hours, whenever you need it. And that's why it's always good to have one lying around. If you set up a free account with Shop on TV, if you haven't got one already, you have an address book. Now, you can only order one at a time, and if you want extra envelopes, you call Post Gold for cash to avoid admin nightmares. But the fact is that if you want your mum to get one, or your sister or your brother or your uncle or your in-laws, you can order free of charge on their behalf using your address book, because you can have as many addresses as you like with their name, their phone number. So if you do want to sort of nominate yourself as the person that's going to get Post Gold for cash envelopes for everyone in the family or the friendship circle, you can do that as well if you want to.
Absolutely. And think about it. You do not want to miss out on this. This is your time. You're watching this for a reason. And I guarantee that in your house, there will be some gold of some kind that you can get checked, you can get valued, and you could potentially walk away with cash in your account next week. So have a look. Order your pack. Even if you're not sure if you've got gold hanging around, which I'm sure you have, order your pack this evening. Be safe, not sorry. Okay, grab your pack, have a look for the gold. If you've got it, put it in the envelope, send it off, get it valued. What's the worst that could happen? It's free. It's totally free. You're not paying for anything. Send it off. If you don't like the valuation, you say no. But there's every chance that you will. Imagine they're offering you cash. It's free P&P. It's safe. You're insured.
It's easy as well,
isn't
isn't it?
It's easy. Yeah. All you have to do is find the gold, put it in your pack that you're going to order this evening from us so that you get your extra 10% and your 3 prize draws. I bet you've got your mobile in your hand right now. Go on our website right now. Go on it. It's www.shopontv.co.uk. Click on that big yellow banner. You cannot miss that big yellow banner. Click on there. It will take you down. Just take it down, press that button. It will show you all the offers that we're giving you. Click on there. You will see it's 0.00. There is no pennies to spend. Now, you've got the option to add it to a basket, but I wouldn't. I just go straight through to buy now. Buy now, and then you're done. You don't have to check out your basket because it's there. You then have 3 options here. You've got your sign into your account. If you don't have an account with us, you can create one. Create an account. If you don't want to do that, okay, even though your data is all safe with us, you don't have to. You can check out as a guest. Once you've done that, it'll be right with you. You will receive this on Tuesday. You get your gold in, send it into the post office. You're going to get your valuation the next morning and your money in the afternoon. But let's have a little look, shall we? Who exactly are Post Gold for Cash?
The company was established in 2009. Obviously, just the concept of somebody came up with the idea of sending in your gold and getting cash. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And there was nothing like it then, was there, really?
No, not really. We are one of the longest that have been running.
And you've been there very much since the start?
I've been there 15 years. I appreciate I don't look old enough.
Started very young.
Very young. Toddler. So yeah, and I've really enjoyed it. I started actually making the calls.
Okay.
So I would call the customer with the offer for the items that they've sent in. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And then I kind of started thinking, well, actually, I want to have a look at these things and I want to see a little bit more about that and learn about that.
Open the envelopes.
That's it. is, absolutely. I had an auntie who had just the most magnificent jewellery box, and you would sit there picking through it. So this is just absolutely awesome.
The same
How
sort of
fabulous. So you've just grown with the company then, really.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I thoroughly enjoy it, and there's something new every day that comes into it.
Oh, but it's so exciting when you get that package.
Very exciting. It's not so exciting when you get the teeth. We will take them. Send them in.
Still gold.
Oh, with the gold filling.
Yes,
Still gold.
in the dental packet. We will take it. Please send it in.
Where there's gold, there's cash.
Well, we will go through what you can and can't send in. So not any old teeth.
No, a little bit of gold.
Gotta have the gold.
As long as they're washed.
Don't get grandma's false teeth and pop them in. They're going to have that gold filling in. And Steve, tell us a bit about your story, because I love your story, how you've got involved in the company.
Okay, so I'm the new kid on the block. I've only been around with Post Gold for Cash for the last 10 months or so, and it's a fantastic team to be part of, and I really enjoy working with them. My role is to make calls, to support customers, to reassure, answer questions, and make sure people have got their packs, and if they've got any questions, to answer them.
Great.
And to just help people, nudge them along the way if that's what they want to do, because it's always the customer's choice as to what they're doing.
Lots of people do mention just how friendly you are. You're a great sort of quite small team.
Small but mighty.
Yeah.
And perfectly formed.
But make it really personal. I think that's really important.
I think the other good thing is I mean, obviously we brought the new boy with us, but the whole team have been there for a considerable amount of time. Most of us all been.
And
there.
between you, you've got so much knowledge in gold, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And it just flows. It really flows and it really works. And we love talking to the customers and helping, and the different stories as to why they're sending stuff in and things like that. I mean, sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's happy, and they're ecstatic with their offers, and, you know, that's it, I can get my car fixed, that sort of thing.
And customers are really grateful for that contact and that support and that connection, because then we can talk them through the process and just to reassure them. Because some customers have had the pack sitting on their side for a good few weeks and they're nervous to send the pack through. And sometimes people just send one piece to test, to see what it's like. And they get the reassurance and they get the offer so quickly, and they get some incredible offers.
You think you might have heard of Post Gold for Cash. Who are they? Who are you?
It's us, Miss Steve and Sam.
And an amazing team.
Yes.
So Post Gold for Cash was established back in 2009, so we've been going for a really long time. It was an idea from Ash, and he needed to get on board with somebody who had this kind of knowledge, which he did.
So actually was the founder as such.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So between him and Ian, this is where we've sort of got to here.
And you were very much one of the first, weren't you, then?
Within a year I joined. I was only meant to do 14 hours a week, part-time. So yeah, I actually joined by accident. A friend of mine went for the job interview.
Okay.
And they offered her a part-time job, but she wanted full-time. So she turned around and said, "You need my friend Sam."
How fabulous. That is one of those meant to be moments.
Yes, absolutely. And do you know what? I love it.
And you've just fallen in love with it, haven't you?
Yes. I mean, who wouldn't fall in love with
Well, it's exciting, isn't it? Because you've gone from... So what did you do at first? On the phone?
At first, I was on the phone. So I'd be calling you, I'd be giving you your offer, chatting away with you. And that was it. And then I was like, oh... Can I play with it? Can I come and have a go and do this? So I sort of shadowed some of the other valuers at the time, and I just love it.
So you learned the process on the job to the point where
you've grown with the company, haven't you?
I have, absolutely. And they're such a super supportive company to work for.
Right.
Very small team.
Very small, yes.
So it's very personal. Lots of people say it's very personal, it's very friendly, it was all very smooth.
Yeah, it comes across, I think, when we're talking to people. I mean, anyone that orders a pack tonight, if you haven't sent it back in the next couple of weeks, this guy's going to call you.
Have an amazing conversation.
Lots of people will purposely now not send it back.
I'd love to call them.
How's that?
just so they can chat to Steve.
Yes.
Now, Steve, tell us your story, how you got involved in
So I got involved because I discovered this most amazing sport called pickleball.
Okay.
And Ash actually plays pickleball. And so I met him playing pickleball, and he talked about his business and said, would you like to get involved and do some mystery shopping?
How funny.
And then come along and do some calls. And I said, I'd love to have a ago. Why not?
Yeah.
So I did some mystery shopping, thoroughly enjoyed it, and I found Postgold for Cash to be so easy to do business with. I personally found them very trustworthy. I chose to sell my items, so I found the prices great. And then I started making some calls to them.
And then you started working.
And I thoroughly enjoyed having conversations with people, giving them choices, giving them options, talking them through processes, and reassuring people, because they're slightly nervous. Oh, I'm scared to take it to the post office. I'm not sure. I've had it for ages.
Well, you said when you sent yours in, you took photos of everything.
I did. I took photos on my phone, as I do with everything, receipts and stuff, because you can never have enough reassurance yourself.
Yeah.
So I had that evidence, and so when I sent it through, I had to remind myself what Tracy, when she called me with the offer, which ones were value and which ones weren't. And I was shocked about the ones that had value, because I thought it was the other ones that had value. And then to be offered between £400 and £500, it was like, whoa. And for once in my life, I was sort of like able to receive some cash to spend on either the children or a spa day or upgrade their phone without having to borrow money.
Yes.
So for a change, I wasn't borrowing.
Like a bonus.
I was recycling some stuff that was sitting in the bedside cabinet.
Nothing.
So, we say about recycling all the time. We love a bit of recycling these days. I recycled it and I thought, why is it sitting there when I can do this? So my son thoroughly enjoyed his new iPhone.
So we were established back in 2009. So as companies go, we are one of the longest standing ones.
You were very much one of the first, weren't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thought of the idea sort of first, and then others sort of came along.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's one of the things that makes us very trustworthy.
Yeah.
Obviously, the longevity of the company.
Yeah,
absolutely. The other thing to consider is, with regards to staff, other than Steve being our newbie, the rest of us have been there sort of 15 plus years.
More or less from the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. So we work as a really good, smooth team. And the idea basically came from Ash, who then teamed up with Ian, who had the jewellery knowledge and this kind of thing. So they set it up, and here we are. Basically, we've come this far down the line, and it's such an easy service to use.
Yeah, really straightforward, really safe. You can see here over 270,000 customers have used the service already. Rated excellent, based over 2,000 Trustpilot reviews. Promised to match any price offered by other online buyers. Can you just confirm how that works?
Okay, so what we would need from you is if you have had an offer price from somebody else.
Someone else.
Yep. Which is fine. Shop around if you need to. It's your own peace of mind, which is what we always say. We will match that if we can see that in writing. So you just need to provide it to us with the quotation, the date it was done, and obviously as long as the weights match, we will do that.
You'll match the price.
Yeah.
And you're saying it's so easy. It's so easy, and that's why you should choose Postgold for Cash, and you can actually have a little look at just how simple it is. It's fast, it's easy. The great thing is it's a no obligation service, so if you don't want to take that valuation they give, they will send your gold back completely free of charge. You've lost nothing, but you've learned how the money, whether you wanted it or not. Or you might be really surprised, which most people are when you read the 5-star review. I didn't think it'd be that much, and you do accept that money. So just send that gold in for free to be valued. If you're not happy with the offer, as it says, they'll return your gold items completely free of charge. So many people so happy with that offer. And the experienced gold valuers provide you with a free valuation to discover what your gold is worth.
There aren't many opportunities in this world to be able to do something quickly, simply and easily that benefits you directly. And taking things you've got lying around that might be of value. You've got assets. No, maybe you don't. And in which case you're sitting there going, well, I've got nothing, so I don't need one of these. All right, fair enough. But I bet you most people, you've got assets. This is a way to liquidate those assets. It's a way to take inanimate objects that are doing you no good whatsoever and turn them into financial resources that could do you some good. They could help to pay the bills. They could pay for repairs on something that perhaps, because nothing ever breaks down at a convenient time, does it? It could be for a holiday, as Kelly said. Judging by the colour of her, she doesn't need one. And judging by the colour of me, I do. What you do with the money, only you can take the moments in your mind to think about what you're going to use the money for now, and then decide what you're going to turn into that money. The rest is the service that's absolutely free that we're providing tonight. And there really isn't another service as good as this, we don't think. This is why we selected Postgold for Cash. But also, you know you're going to get the most money you can from an online gold buying company, because Postgold for Cash will match any other offer you get from any other online gold buying company. Plus you get the extra 10% from Shop on TV. And it doesn't cost you a penny. All right, there are 3 times when you might pay a little bit. If you buy an extra insurance and you don't accept the offer. If you want cash, you pay for the envelope to have it sent back to you. And if you've got, you've sent in a pack that's got nothing of value in it and you want it back, you pay for the envelope. That's it. They're the only 3 times you would actually pay any money. Otherwise, everything else, the standard service, send your stuff in, get an offer, accept it, get your money. It's free. I don't get to say that very often. Look, see? Free!
I think you did a fantastic job there.
Oh, did I?
I'd love to hear it again.
Would you really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to say, I'm going to decline your offer, and instead I'm going to tell you about Michael. Have you heard about Michael?
I haven't, but I'd love to hear about Michael.
He's from Chepstow.
Oh, Chepstow,
and
lovely
he
place.
said the process was so simple from start to finish, yeah. He said, I estimated what I thought would be this is how he talks apparently, an acceptable offer for my gold. I weighed each item, checked price of gold at the time, received my return mail pack and sent my items. When within a few days I was contacted by phone and was offered a price more than I thought. Once accepted, the money was in my account within hours. Would recommend Postgold for Cash to anybody doubting this type of service. 5-star service. Will definitely use again.
I imagine that's exactly how Michael speaks as well.
I think it is. I'm channeling him.
I think you got that down to a T.
Did I nail it?
You did. But we have actually got some more as well.
Yeah.
This is from Neil in Derbyshire. Excellent. Will use again. Quick service. Excellent price paid. Couldn't be happier. That's Neil.
Very good.
Then we've got Vivian in Stoke-on-Trent. Good service. Sent in my silver and was duly paid. No hassle, no problems.
Very nice.
And those were my voices as
very
well.
Good, very good, very good.
So.
And she's a posh Vivian.
She's
Vivienne.
Vivienne.
Et voilà.
From Stoke.
From Stoke-on-Trent. Yeah.
But you could be one of those people writing in these reviews.
You too could be mimicked by the 2 presenters on television.
Could have a voice made for you. Here we go. We've got 2 more. Why don't you take Rebecca and I'll take Fiona?
Why not? Good service. Quick to phone me with a price, and money went in within an hour. I don't know where Wellingborough is, so.
Fast response, great communication, good price offered, and a payment was extremely fast. Same day. I would recommend this company. I would definitely recommend this company.
Well, no, you're just changing words. I just we're not taking the mick. We're having a little bit of late night fun.
Late night fun with us. We do appreciate your reviews, and honestly, keep them coming. Keep sending us and telling us your experiences with Postgold for Cash. For the final time.
Well, I was going to say, na. It's the final countdown, Kelly.
I knew that.
To the end of the show.
I knew that.
Take it away.
If you have just joined us or you've been watching for a while, I'm going to give you a quick rundown. Guys, it's Postgold for Cash. This is your chance to take your unused, unwearable, because you don't like it, gold, and turn it into cash. Turn it into a memory. Turn it into an experience. Turn it into a day with your loved ones or a present. Turn it into a treat for yourself or for someone you love. And all you have to do is order your envelope free over our website at www.shopontv.co.uk. You just get your free pack. That's it, get your free pack. And if you order it from us, the reason you need to order it from us is because when you get your valuation back, we will give you an extra 10% on top of that if you say yes. That's only if you get your pack through us this evening, okay? So get your phone. It's in your lap anyway, I know it is. Get your lap, get on the website, order your pack today. Even if you don't know for sure if you've got gold waiting around, I guarantee you have. But just get that pack ordered this evening in case, so that you can get your 10% on top of your valuation price. If you order it now, you'll have this Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning. If you get that back to the post office by end of business on Tuesday, you will get a phone call Wednesday morning with your valuation. And by Wednesday afternoon, if you say yes, that cash will be in your account Wednesday afternoon, ready for you to go and splurge a little bit.
Who doesn't love a little splurge?
I love me a splurge.
Now, I just want to also, something that occurred to me, one of the little sort of housekeeping things. If you've got bullion, so if you have got literally gold bars, silver bars, things like that, or coins such as Britannia's, you know, the pure gold or the pure precious metal commodities, Post Gold for Cash are not a bullion service. Now, they will always use the mid-market rate of whatever that metal is on the day, and they do retain a modest percentage for their service. But they are not, by their own admission, they are not bullion dealers. So it's always best to go to a bullion dealer. You probably get a slightly better price if you went to a bullion dealer, because that's what they specialise in. I just thought I'd throw that in.
Oh, no, I love that. Another thing as well. That
have you got any gold bars lying around?
I'm sure I have. They're here.
Yeah, I've got.
I'm covered in them, can't you see?
Yes.
Another thing that we do need to cover as well, just in case you are worrying, your items are safe. You are completely safe. They are insured up to £750, and if you do think that your gold is worth more than £750, you can purchase that extra bit of insurance between £3 and £10, depending on your post office. And then, if you say yes to your valuation, Post Gold for Cash will refund you that extra insurance. So you're not even going to be out of pocket, okay? So you're safe, you've got your tracker as well. When you give it to the post office, they will give you that receipt, so you know exactly where it is. Who are we? Who are we?
Who are we?
Who are we? We are
I've been asking
Shop on
that question
TV.
for many years.
We are Shop on TV, and we trust Post Gold for Cash. We're trusted. We work on ITV. So we are trusted, they are trusted. Rob, how many customers do you reckon that we have for Shop on TV?
Oh gosh, it's tens of thousands. I don't know what the latest is. It's in fact, it's probably over 100,000 by now, I think. Yeah.
All these people,
like,
trust us. They use us.
Well, do you know who trusts
they buy
us?
from us. Who?
ITV.
ITV.
We don't just pay for a bit of airtime and pop in a studio and try and flog you a load of stuff. We are a partnership with ITV and STV. We initially had a 2-year contract, and we launched at the 1st of December 2020. What was it? 23, 24? I can't even remember. 2 years ago, 23. And they just renewed their contract with us for a further 3 years in the December just passed. So and we're here to stay, folks. We're here to stay. They trust us. Now, you know what that also means? We are governed because we're a trusted partner. We're governed by Ofcom and the Advertising Standards Authority and the ITV board. And by the way, our sort of ITV boss is on the board of Ofcom and the Advertising Standards Authority.
See, so you can trust us.
Just a bit.
And Post Gold for Cash, you only have to look at their reviews. They are voted excellent on Trustpilot. Excellent on Trustpilot. That's excellent, isn't it?
Well, yes, quite literally.
They've got thousands of reviews. You can just go on there, you can have a look at some of these reviews. They're trusted, we're trusting. Get your pack. Pick up that phone, get on the website, get your pack this evening. You haven't got an expiry date. You can literally sit there with that pack in your house for years.
I've got to stop you.
No.
The show's over. It's done. It's finished. Your first full broadcast as a presenter.
With you.
Here with me. I know. I hope I was gentle. Hasn't she been amazing? Thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rob. It's been an honour.
My pleasure. And I will see you tomorrow night with Mulberry Silk. Night.
Night.